last we left off, I don't know if you saw the VOD Knox or not, or if you
I
watched
did.
live or what you did.
Today is my first day of actually feeling not sick.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah,
well,
so
welcome
I've
back.
been sleeping.
So last session, after dealing with the vault, the party made their way up to another layer of the dungeon inside of this primordial earth titan, making their way toward the top and the lich. They ran into some old familiar friends. Lorkthar of the Fire and our good old buddy
Strats.
our old Strats Stone Song, who appeared to have been captured by the Lich, explaining that they were part of a previous group of adventurers that came in here looking to hunt down the Lich. They agreed to assist you in your battle with the Lich, which was fairly quickly, which was victorious after a hard-fought battle with him and some of his undead minions. After
It was
which,
doubly victorious. We killed it twice.
you did indeed.
And Sada died before
averting
Cursed did.
disaster, averting disaster at the last moment by Fike taking some of the damage to himself, allowing the Lich to be slain a turn later. You also discovered on the Lich a spell scroll of imprisonment, a second one.
So we got two now.
To use
Luckily.
against the draft. You now have two. And that is where we left off.
That is not where we left off.
Oh, that's not. That's true. Thank you, Tharn. We left off with what's her name? Sada was dead, right? Have you resurrected her yet?
We did
Yeah,
resurrect.
we resurrected her. Where we left off was the party standing with Tharn looking at the phylactery on the shelf.
Ah, right. Because you
yes,
used look
that's
at
right.
object.
Should
Yes.
Also,
That's
there's
correct.
a cherry snow cone right next to it.
should we get rid of that?
Get rid of what?
That thing. I don't know where Nox is.
What is the phylactery in like a
Nox is over.
like a container, or is it just like
Yeah, what does it
something
look like?
pointed out?
It appears to be. A not very fancy, simple blacksmith's hammer.
Blacksmith?
Just
yeah,
like
that's
like
right.
a wooden just like a wooden shaft and a steel head that looks like it's seen lifetimes of use.
That's
Anyone know how to
because this
destroy
guy,
that thing?
this Lich was a dwarf,
Aw.
correct?
Thank you,
Yes.
Daniel.
Okay.
You think so? Yeah.
Does anyone know how to destroy this thing?
I can hit it
Yes.
with I can hit it with my hammer. Sadja, you down to destroy a Lich phylactery?
Hey, PG, how's it going?
I'm not particularly knowledgeable on destroying phylacteries.
It's okay. All we have to do is hit it really hard, probably.
That's roughly the idea, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so why don't we all just hit it at the same time then?
No.
That's not how it works.
I
Well-
feel like there's probably more to it than that.
Theoretically, that it just needs to be destroyed.
Very well then.
Yes.
I know the answer to this from my... Tharn knows the answer to this from his way back natural 20 glitch check, right?
I'm
Yes.
delighted
Yes.
to come home to.
Okay,
Yay!
yes.
I'm glad.
Yeah, you
Glad to
literally
hear.
just
Hey,
need to
Beta Fly,
destroy
how
the
you doing?
object,
Oh.
Tharn.
Like
Right.
Snap it in half, or like burn the wood and melt down the metal. Like what is the?
Like throw it in a vat of acid.
Well, I
Like
do
a
believe
viciously
Vanya's
molded.
hammer would do all of those things, wouldn't it?
It would certainly burn and smash.
Can you set it all on fire and burn it to ash?
That's a very good question. We will have to find out.
Let's do it.
Also, part of it's metal. I don't think metal can be ashed.
Blacksmiths use fire to make stuff, so yes, metal burns.
There's tempers
That-
of wall hammer
Hey,
and all that.
Basil.
We can get it
How's it going?
melted down into an ingot if we want later. Just take care of the wood now. We can take the other piece with us.
Why would we want a phylactery later?
No. Once we get out of here, we could just
Anyhow.
we could just melt this down.
If you
Much
could
like we
move
did with the
aside,
ground.
and I will just break this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk by the. Just
Yeah, get
I'll
out of
hang up the
Vanya's
strap.
way.
Also, you should probably move a bit further back. I don't know if it'll do wizard bullshit at me when I break it. It seems like the sort of thing that would do wizard bullshit at me when I break it, though.
Chelsea back here, and Casada's
I'll step back,
still hurt.
but I'll mage hand pick it up and like hold it at an optimal smashing angle for Vanya.
Oh,
Okay.
how kind of you,
Optimal
man.
angle.
Call your shot.
Vanya, make an attack roll.
I'm gonna rage and do this recklessly because I have 3 rages
Be
left.
very
apparently.
specific with fire.
Okay.
Yes,
Recklessly
exactly.
is the best way to
Okay.
destroy a lich's phylactery.
Of
What are you
course.
trying to do? Oh, I want some Chinese food now.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
what do you
Yeah.
take me for?
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, and that too.
So that is
41
21,
points of damage.
30, 41.
Mhm.
You arc the pyre maul over your head as it comes screaming down. You hear a dragon's roar as it cuts through the air. When it impacts with the hammer, there's a flash of fire, and you watch the wood handle incinerate in an instant. As being held there aloft with the mage hand, you watch the head hammer begin to heat up and liquefy as it drips to the ground, and then evaporates away.
Well, yeah, level
you hear,
17.
Almost being carried on the
This is
no
endgame.
wind that's actually here because you're in a dungeon, so there's no air currents. But you
We're
hear
gonna
like
have to deal with a Tarrasque, like a super Tarrasque.
I hit where it dripped to the ground a couple more times and shout, "Piss off, ghost!"
Well, Bureau, as much as I loved being here every second of our fight, can you get us all out of here, please?
I sure can. Is there any last minute things anybody wants to do here?
You want to comb this place for magic shit real quick? Or did we already do that?
Make a perception check for me.
Tharn making a perception check.
Making the cuppies.
Making the cupcakes.
Don't you have
That's what I
advantage
do.
on those because you're?
I don't have my glasses on. I don't have them attuned.
Oh,
They're not attuned.
okay. All right.
Unless I could see shit. I don't
You
know if it's something I could see.
Guys, you said you wanted to scour the area for any more loot.
Sure.
Yeah,
I will assist.
I will cast detect magic and I'll just do a full lap around.
Oh.
All right. As you do that, Fike, you kind of lap around the area. You don't, other than the scroll that was on Skunzul that you found. The only other thing you end up finding is Tharn is kind of like in an area, kind of like bent over, looking at one of the zombies. And there's right behind him. There's another body of a zombie, and there appears to be the glow of magical aura coming off of that body, the one behind him.
Oh, no. What school of magic?
The
Death.
School of Magic is it's a little bit of conjuration and a little bit of transmutation.
Oh, fancy. What? I'll go investigate the body and find it.
Make an investigation check with advantage still because I believe you still have some foresight.
Nah, I got another hour and a half or something.
Nice.
Investigation. That's intimidation.
13. Upon a closer look and kind of investigating the body, the thing that is giving off the magical aura appears to be some sort of talisman or holy symbol. You get the sense that this individual in life was probably some sort of adventurer that followed some sort of a holy path. Make a religion check for me, an easy one. 18. The talisman is quite clearly a holy symbol to Melora, the shepherd's crook. Though the different sections of it appear to be made out of the different 4 elements. There's like a section that appears to be made out of earth, a section that appears to be roaring like a. There's a section that appears to be like glowing like recently burnt wood, like so for fire. There's a section with leaves growing on it that looks like it's blowing in the wind, and then there's a last section that appears to be um, water held in the final shape.
Oh, cool. I go, Thon, I found the staff of the 4 seasons. Obviously, this is yours, and I hand it to him.
What?
Mhm.
Okay.
It is free of any undead refuse or disgustingness.
Can
You
I
found You found this upon the body of that one?
Yes, that one.
Hmm. True shame that this would happen to a follower.
Yes.
What do we do now?
What a terrible tragedy.
Can I look around to see if he's got he had any journals or anything like that that would tell specifically, you know, what his intent for this scroll of imprisonment was, and you know, if maybe he's got the components lying for it lying around since he had the spell.
Make an investigation check. (24). This place is filled with records. There's all sorts of books and ledgers here. Some of them are like experimental arcana. A lot of it is trial and error, and these are a lot of the errors like in trying to craft spells, right? Like some of these are just full books of I'm trying to create a certain arcane effect, and this is a experimental path that I went down that didn't turn out to be right. Um, uh, and it seems to be organized in a way until there's the one where they do get it right. And some of it is records from the time. You get the sense that they come that they are records from the time when the city was prosperous, or in its way anyway, where they were expanding. Some of it is journals of this individual from life and after his lichdom. Um, uh, the it talks one of the ones you find talks about towards the end of his records talks about putting himself into some sort of a stasis as the city was in its final death throes of going mad, to be awakened later. Uh, uh, part of the liching process requires that anyway. For some amount of time, you have to go through a stage of being a demi lich before you can become a lich, a full lich, embodied. But you know, a lot of that starts to get into like the wizard side of magic beer, and that's not really your thing. So you start to kind of, a lot of it starts to go over your head a bit. Um, but yeah, there is a wealth of knowledge probably here that historians would love to get their hands on.
Well, some of this stuff doesn't look like anybody should have it. But some of it looks important for historical records.
Well, maybe we should burn what we don't need and what shouldn't be out in circulation.
I think that's our call to determine whether or not there could be some ancient magic that could save hundreds of thousands of lives in here. And I just look at Biro with his scroll. I think it's our call.
Exactly.
Quite right. I actually have an idea pertaining to that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might be able to execute it once we get back down to Vasselheim.
Sounds good.
We should be heading out.
Okay.
What should we do about, well, all that residuum still left here? And, well, we already let Lord Percival know.
I think that's a problem for.
After the
Why is that a
trash.
problem?
Yeah. Well, that's maybe not a problem, but something to be handled not now.
I suppose. Piero,
Yes.
don't you think that all that residuum could be used in place of something for the imprisonment?
We did collect a lot of it.
An idea.
Yes, I believe Fike has a hole full of it. He just took a bunch of it and shoved it in his hole.
Yep.
Yes, we know about Fike's hole.
Yes. Well,
Everybody
I'm
has
sure
seen
at some
Pike's
point
hole.
I'm sure at some point he could go to that friend of yours,
TCK.
Perry, and just empty his hole all over him.
Thanks for stopping
and
by.
do whatever it is
Hi,
they
Toasty.
do, and properly prepare this stuff to be used.
I think that's a good.
Seems legit.
No one is longer allowed to refer to the portable hole as Fike's hole. Get it outright right now.
Oh, how are you gonna fucking stop me?
But Mike, it is your hole. Like, you pretty much own it, so.
You mean, Sada says, you mean the cavernous black hole that belongs to Fike?
Yeah.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
Fike's cavernous
Oh,
black
yes.
hole.
Fike's hole.
Mike's hole.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like
canon.
Ren's gonna offer Sada a shoulder to lean on after her ordeal there.
All right.
Help her out.
Thanks today, Sada.
This has
Well-
been quite the adventure.
I walk up to Sada. Yes, it has.
I would like to take like a piece of stone from the walls, like just in case we have to teleport back here. I've got something
Sure.
to bring us on point.
Totally.
But at least your day will continue, correct, Sada?
Of course. I just it's been a while since I've been challenged at this level.
Well, I'm not sure what level you're used to being challenged at, but
This was pretty
seeing how you
normal
handled
for us.
yourself today, I'm sure it has been quite a time since you've seen anything with any difficulty.
This was a relatively normal amount of difficulty for us.
Ren's
I
gonna
think.
sigh to herself and like lean over to Sada. I don't believe Master Thon is looking for a thank you for the resurrection.
Yes, he does this.
I'm aware.
Are we ready to go?
I like you more now.
Yeah, get us out of here, please. Love of God.
Just as a reminder, Sada, what the great goddess Melora gives in her infinite charity can easily be taken away.
And in the middle of that sentence, I teleport us to the outside of Vasselheim.
All right, you do so as Sada rebuffs with a when nothing is done, nothing is left undone. So
Thanks,
You
Daniel.
said nonsense. You just spoke nonsense at me.
Let us simply
to
get
those who
back to
do
the
not
Slayer's
understand
take.
it, yes.
I pray you all.
Um, as you, where are you teleporting to, Vero? And
Just
can you take all of? And can you take everybody?
how
with
many
your new
people do we?
friends?
That's a good question. How many people do we
1,
have?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least,
Me and
including
8
yourself.
creatures.
Hey,
So if it's 9, then yes.
exactly 9.
So you have exactly amount. Where are you teleporting to?
Just outside the entrance to Vasselheim that we left through when we headed here.
Okay, so you're teleporting to just outside the city gates, to the tree where you came through to when you arrived at Vasselheim.
Sure.
I'm asking.
Yes. That yes. That yes.
All right. Okay. With the place being that much more familiar, instead of just a random place outside the cell gates, you're able to teleport there without issue. As just trying to help you out because I'm a kind dungeon master.
You sure are.
And you won't be
I
in our next
sure am.
campaign.
Wait. If you failed, you just want to put us in the middle of the city. Like, there's not a super bad outcome to this.
We would have just
Which
been
is also
scowled
why
at.
I'm, expediting the process. Which is also why I'm, the process there. But you you teleport out into the Vesper Timberlands, walk for about an hour until you arrive back just inside the gates of Vesselheim.
As we're walking, I will send to Alora. And
Okay.
I'll just simply say, imprisonment chaining form acquired.
Box.
What's that?
I'll
What'd you say,
remind.
Mike?
I'll remind Vero later. It's fine.
All right. You send that out. You get a response that says, "That's wonderful. Still waiting to hear back from you about the about the Emerald Outpost situation. Didn't know if it's something you want to take advantage of."
Wait, what?
With Vandrick leading the thing at the Emerald Outpost, I believe, out of character.
Were we supposed to provide an update on that?
Hmm?
I think Allura is asking if we want to go kill him.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
that's. Do we want to go kill Vandrick?
Yes.
Always.
I mean, when don't we want to kill Vandrick?
Immediately as he goes to the Emerald Outpost.
Oh, do we have time?
Yes.
The other question is, the Tarask is not with him, correct?
I believe that's what we understood. He is leading the charge on the Emerald Outpost, but not with the Tarask, if I remember correctly. Out of character?
Out of character. Did someone say how big of a force it was? It was like smaller force, right? Smaller force.
Karun vaguely recalls that there was some sort of incursion towards the Emerald Outpost led by Vandrick. I don't think I've got good notes on that.
If memory serves, Vandrick's basically going there with like a smaller, relatively smaller group. I don't think we got an exact number, but relatively smaller group without the Tarask. The Tarask is continuing forward towards Kymel.
Right.
Well, take
Just north. I mean,
north. He told us he was going to kill Kymel next. When he
We
showed up and tried to intimidate us.
still have 2 more things we have to get before we can take on the Tarask. Like even go to the next step. We still need 2 more vestiges.
Yes.
Uh,
And
Um,
Vendrick doth
Unless-
know what we are doing here. Perhaps this is, well, going to him
he
with...
knows where they all are, right?
Yeah, well,
If he's isolated himself from some of their more powerful allies, taking him out could help us in the long run.
perhaps,
Give him
but
a
that
way
could
to make sure
also
that
be
he'll
bait
stay dead.
bait from our true mission right now.
Yeah, you could
That
just
as well.
teleport away and not be there.
Exactly.
And
Yes,
also
Force us to
Vanya
take
makes
more
a good
time.
point. Vanya makes a
Last
good
time we
point.
killed him, he didn't stay dead. Do
Yeah.
we have a way to make sure that he will stay dead this time?
I don't know. How do we know that he doesn't have another contingency plan?
We don't.
And my first instinct would be that this would be a way to draw us away from whatever people he hath sent towards this vestige, so that they mayest get it first.
I think I kind of tend to agree that this could be a distraction or bait to a trap.
I mean, it'd be
but if we're going to go in,
it'd be a huge blow to their numbers, losing one of their generals. But how much are we willing to risk just to make that happen? And there's no guarantee that he stays dead. So
Yes.
it's true. And we also probably, if we don't go, then we probably have to accept that there's a possibility that he's going to do something at the Emerald Outpost to
Right.
bolster their strength.
Yeah.
Didn't we fully evacuate the Emerald Outpost?
Yeah, but so then why is he going, right?
There's something there that he
Presumably because
wants.
they don't know that he's evacuated it.
No, there's something there he wants. He wouldn't have broken off. Vandrick's a smart person. There's a reason
Yeah,
he's
for
going
sure.
there.
If he has eyes on the Emerald Outpost, he can see him on.
That
He knows
too.
what we're doing in our capital city. He knows when we're vulnerable. He knows when we're moving troops in and out of it.
Yeah, that is a good point.
He's setting up home base on our turf, is what he's doing.
Yeah, he wouldn't just leave the most powerful thing if it wasn't for a reason. It's either there's something at the Emerald Outpost he wants, or something that he can do to make them stronger, or he's just watching Amon and reporting back. But I don't understand why he would go there himself and separate himself from the main forces. Maybe because he thinks he's too cocky because he survived the first bout with us and doesn't think he can die. He thinks he's invulnerable, maybe? I don't know.
Somehow I doubt that. He is
Could be.
cocky, but he is also smart.
Yes, but when you are too
Smart
smart,
people can be
that is your
very
downfall.
stupid.
Yes.
I suppose.
That is why we are not any of us are smart. That was a very well thought out sentence there, guys.
Is
Are
that
you
why?
sure about that?
Absolutely. Totally. If you make an insight check, you would see that it is bullshit.
Sada. I assume you guys fill Sada in
Daniel.
on who Vandrick is.
Probably.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sada asks, "It sounds to me like this Vandrick is more than just a general, but perhaps a second to this emperor and empress." Taking him out could be a great boon to your cause.
Yeah, but we have no way to make sure that he stays dead again.
Yeah, we killed him once, Sada.
Yeah, we've already killed him once.
And he came back. So
Yes.
I've
We're-
also
But he's-
been killed once.
yes, but there was nobody to bring him back.
We
just
also brought
became.
you back.
Yeah, he just became back. We literally destroyed his
How'd you
body.
know that?
Like, I fed his
Um,
body to a giant shark creature that was in his
Uh,
laboratory.
Everyone,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
that doth not stop anything, and she just kind of slowly lifts her hand, kind of embarrassed.
Yeah.
Yes. That's kind of the point I'm getting at here. We have no way to make sure that he stays dead.
I mean, he
We
is the
fed him to a
second,
shark last time and it didn't stop him.
and he is the second. So regardless if we kill him, they're gonna find out that he's not dead,
I
or
mean,
they're gonna find out he's not alive, and
we're
they're just gonna bring him
saying-
back.
all that I am saying is that I can come up with all sorts of reasons not to do something. That is all.
I
Counsel, and I will follow whatever lead you give.
Alright. I like her idea. Let's workshop some ideas why we should go after him. Let's greenhouse some stuff.
I send to Allura and I ask her if we were to try to pursue Vandrick and eliminate him at the Emerald Outpost. Do you have any knowledge of any spells we could use to entrap his soul or otherwise prevent him from coming back?
Also move the box. Tell her to move the box.
Also move the box.
Also move the box.
The
The box.
Um,
The box.
Are you pooping?
You get a response back that says, according to reports, he's still several days from the outpost. From what you told me before, using the clone spell isn't an option again. And that's, I believe, at least pretty close to 25 words. So
I wonder why that is. Why the clone spell can't be used again.
The clone could cast a clone, and they have infinite wizards. But obviously, it's not that smart 'cause they didn't figure that out.
Clearly.
Also,
Well,
if you're,
the question is does it get more diluted over time?
I would assume so.
That's probably why
Also,
you can't
if
do it
I
again.
was a lich, I would have made my phylactery a gold coin and throw it in that hoard because that was like the dumbest place. You put a blacksmith hammer on like a shelf somewhere on a mantle. That's stupid.
I kind
And
of
do not
look at
destroy a gold
Fike.
coin.
I kind of look at Fike and just go, "Do we need to worry about you becoming a lich, Fike?"
Oh yes, super powerful wizard, and I go to cast magic at Nox. I just do this though. I just wiggle my fingers under my chin.
Uh,
I cast thaumaturgy.
Wherefore are you trying to look like an illithid?
He's making a
Lorthar
joke.
says, so look,
The other reality that joke landed.
I feel like I owe you guys again. So I'm still gonna. That promise is still good. I can head back to Pyra and gather up some of my brethren, and we can be in Teldore in a few days' time to help out with this problem you're having, if you'd like.
That'd be
That would
great.
be
Would
excellent.
would you be able to rally any of the other tribes as well?
I only hold sway with my own. That's above my pay grade. Let's put it that way.
Tis fine.
Well, yes, just do your best to at least get the word out to the other tribes as much as you can as well.
I'll pass it along.
Thank you, Master Lothar.
All right.
We should go drop
Good
this
luck
stuff
with
off.
good luck with that. And she will transform into a bird and fly away.
She
And
said
you
she
guys
couldn't
can
do that.
add.
I want to turn
your-
into a bird and fly, fly,
She can
fly.
only
Just-
You guys can add. Shut up. Fuck off.
Angry bird. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
She drinks a potion, turns into a bird, and flies away. Fuck you.
Thank you.
You guys can add to your forces the Pyra. What are they called?
The pyre dancers. What's going on?
Yeah.
I added
There-
Lokthar and one squad of Fire Ashari from last time.
Fire
Yeah.
Tamers.
Fire tamers. Okay.
Ashari Fire Tamers. Yes. So they would be the equivalent of an arcane artillery, or battle mages.
Cool.
DM,
Yes.
what time of day is it?
It is later in the afternoon now. It's getting towards nightfall.
Okay. How long of a walk? No, I'm just gonna do it. I'll look to the rest of the party and go, well, you must go to your hunting group now and turn in your contract and be paid for the things you've done. I have no place there, and as I said, I have an intent for how we might be able to deal with, and I look up at the Earth Titan. That.
No.
So I
no,
shall go and handle that while you handle your business.
I kind of want
Um,
to see what you're going to do with it.
Yes, what are you intending, Master Thorn?
Well, I'm
No.
intending to put the appropriate authorities into ensuring that whatever foulness has befallen that place can be properly removed. Anything within it can be accurately categorized and taken care of. The things that must be destroyed will be destroyed. The information and knowledge that must be retained for the betterment of all people will be retained. You know, general hero stuff.
Well,
I'd like to make an
Insight check.
yeah.
Yes, insight. Insight out the wazoo.
Insight checks. You guys make insight checks, and I'll let Tharn, based on what he sees, he can tell you what he thinks you should know.
Sorry, that should only be a 24.
Sounds a lot like words that you say right before you cast Earthquake.
Vieiro, Thorn is just really hard to read, man. You know, like he's like, you know, the amount of charisma and everything you put. Plus, you have no reason to not believe this guy. You know, you've had a great relationship with him so far.
Mhm.
Not,
Yeah,
you know, I mean, Thorn's just talking. You tune out most of the time when that happens, anyway. So
Pretty
you're not
much.
even really paying attention to the words or how he says it.
It's like the Charlie Brown adults. Wop, wop,
Wah,
wop,
wah,
wop,
wah,
wop.
wah, wah, wah.
For
You are
everyone
saying
else,
words.
your insight check has revealed that Tharn is telling the truth.
So, Master Tharn, just one thought before we send people that may pillage that place. There's a cache of residuum that we might need to come back and avail ourselves of.
Yes.
So,
Quite
Yeah.
understandable, and I understand the need for this thing. And your friend Perry is all, you know,
Perry.
invested in utilizing residuum and doing this stuff. So I shall ensure that it shall not be touched and will be simply kept until you decide to do whatever it is you think is best to do.
excellent.
Who's Perry?
All right.
We'll come back and fill Fike's hole with it later.
That might be quite useful. I'm sure we
Alright,
could
you
shove
say
another
that.
cart or two up inside that thing.
You say that as he's gone, Bureau. He doesn't even hear it.
So
Chat,
Tharn,
please
you
clip
peel
some
off
of this.
from
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Tharn, you peel off from the group to go handle this. Who are you going to speak to help you assist you with this?
Oh, I'm going
endeavor?
straight to the Temple of Melora.
I figured as much. I just wanted to confirm. I will tell you this as well. When you get to the Temple of Melora, and they are more
Oh
than
wait,
happy.
before I go, I do
Yes.
say I do say to the party, also as as we all know, it is still quite dangerous up there, and we must make sure these things do not fall into the wrong hands. So do not spread word around that we have cleared out a part of this thing and dealt with these issues, or else everyone may wind up just going up there and doing whatever, getting their hands on potentially dangerous things, or
Very
getting themselves
wise.
killed.
So you're
Though
telling
all
us
things
to,
die.
so you're telling us to censor information.
Yes.
Okay, just want to be sure.
Cool. So Tharn, when you arrive at the temple, they are thrilled to see you. They are more than happy to assist you with the task that you've set out. They actually.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Tharn was absolutely telling the truth as he believes it.
Okay.
He does have some specific things,
Uh huh.
however.
Okay. Well, we'll get there.
Yeah.
So they are. I mean, it's not like they've gotten to it yet, but like as you begin to explain the situation, they, like, it sounds very much like a worthy endeavor. Like they are clerics of nature goddess. They are all about cleansing poison from landscapes. Like that's their jammy jams. They love that shit.
They're
Mhm.
damn James.
They also notice the holy symbol that you're carrying.
Which I was going to get to.
Oh, okay. The person that you spoke to previously, the lore keeper,
Yeah.
explains to you that it is in fact a holy symbol of Melora. It
Is
not
there any
just-
other kind?
Well, this is even more. It's extra holy.
It's +2 holy.
It's
Um,
heckin' holy. That's what it
It
is.
is tuned to Melora and the four elements. It can only be attuned by a follower of Melora, a true follower of Melora. And when attuned, it allows the wearer to cast these 4 spells each once per day. For Earth, Bones of the Earth. For Fire, Firestorm. For Wind or Air is Windwalk. And for Water, it is Control Water. So you can, if when attuned to this holy symbol, you are able to cast each of those once per day. The DC, if a DC is required for any of those spells, is 17.
How wrecked would Tharn be if he found he couldn't attune to that?
You are the avatar.
Yes, correct.
Kursk!
But anyway, so you getting into specifics, Tharn.
Yes. So,
So you have them on board; they're all about it. So then, as you get into the nitty gritty, and you begin to explain to them exactly what you'd like for them to do.
okay. We don't have to role play this. I don't want to take up too much time doing this, but I highlight for them obviously what has happened, where we entered at. I sketch out for them the approximate path we took. I explain about the room O residuum, and that it has been requested that we secure that and protect it. I tell them not to tell others, as that would only draw in more people who could potentially get into any lingering evil that's there. So they need to put the whole thing on lockdown. Most importantly, don't let anyone from Arathis in there, or else they'll probably wind up building another city and doing whatever it is they do. Next thing you know, there will be condos, mixed-use condos, as far as the eye can see.
Truly unholy landlords.
Yeah. And
Just picture the loft house.
Developers.
Developers,
driving out
developers.
the native living there. I ask
but yeah.
that I highlight the specific places where the lich was, and where and the room with all of the betrayer god stuff and everything, and I tell them that those rooms specifically need to be consecrated.
Mhm.
Right, like the whole thing should be flushed
Yeah.
of evil, but those rooms
Yeah.
specifically need to be turned into consecrated land, so that does, so that the evil doesn't further permeate. And then I suggest that they use certain places along our route as starting points for further ventures out to remove any possible additional undead, even though the lich dying should have killed most of them, but just in case, and that this is going to have to be a continuous process for revitalization of the Earth Titan in the name of Melora. Also, to carve a giant Melora symbol into the side of the Earth Titan.
Okay.
How about the lower back of
They
the
feel
Earth
like
Titan?
that one conflicts with the keeping. They feel like that last one conflicts with the keeping it secret bit.
Well, I mean, after they've already established everything there and gotten it taken care of, the Earth Titan,
Okay.
being a Earth primordial,
I
should
was
become a
gonna-
shining beacon of Melora. And if there's any pushback on
Of
it, I
course.
tell them not a problem. I understand, and I'll just come back and do it later.
All right. I was gonna have you roll some sort of a check, but literally nothing you put forward is anything that they have an issue with. They're all about all of that.
Cool.
So yeah,
Cool,
they're just like,
cool.
sounds great. We're like, they're like, they are already like, as you're listing off each thing, they like send off, all right, you go organize a team to do that, you go organize a team to do that. Like they are in work mode. They are hopping to it.
Awesome, and I do press on them that this information will get out eventually. That anybody who hasn't gone in there already, it's only because they were scared of the shit that in there, and we took care of it. So get on that before anybody else can, especially those asshole hunters.
Yeah.
They are on board.
Yeah, they're on board about all of that. Yeah, so you spend the rest of the evening doing that. Or helping to organize it and negotiating, like and sharing the information that you have with them so that they can be safe and all of that. Would you like to attune to that item?
Not particularly, no.
Okay, just throwing it out there.
I mean, I'll throw it on my neck, but I'm not going to attune to it.
That we will cut back over to the rest of the group. Again, my friends, you seem to always find yourselves coming to my rescue. You are a guardian angel on my shoulders.
Strats, you need to get off my shoulders now. This is uncomfortable.
I know you are on my shoulders. This is you have the metaphor backwards.
No. This isn't a metaphor. You're literally on my shoulders. You need to get off.
Oh, sorry. And he climbs down and says, "We're back now."
Oh god, Strats, I'm gonna make you work tonight. I really am.
I'm sorry.
Am I?
I'm gonna make you work tonight.
I did. I helped kill the lich.
Is not consent
no.
important in your other profession, Pike?
No, I have a job for him.
Oh.
Is it the kind of job that we don't want to hear about, but we know too well what's going to happen?
It's above board. Trust me. Let's just get this fucking contract signed.
Yeah, let's
So it's a top mission.
Unbridled rage in Italy.
let's just get this over with and
Oh,
leave this horrible place as soon as we can.
We are still here to collect the item we came here to begin with. So
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. So let's just go deal.
That's right.
with
We
the
still
hunter.
haven't gotten that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Very well. Should I wait out? You guys find yourselves at the front entrance to the Slayer's Take. Strat says, "I will wait out here. I was actually on a contract for one of those and it was not successful. So I don't really think they want to see me again. So I'll wait for you over here."
Like you were on
Shock.
the Lich contract. It was successful. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're part of it. Just come
No.
on.
A different
He
one.
had his own contract.
Mine expired several days ago, my friend.
It'll
Just
be fine.
let him be.
Mm.
Okay.
The rest of you head inside to find Merton sitting inside by the hearth, smoking a pipe as you come inside.
Why does this place feel so nostalgic?
We could smoke indoors here. Dope. I light up.
Here you go.
Cool.
Uh,
I'll hand him a sack,
back already,
presumably
eh?
dripping. I will hand him a sack, presumably dripping with undead goo.
Didn't they give us the bag of colding?
Bag of colding. Yeah,
I
that's what we
will
had.
hand him the bag of colding, which is presumably dripping with undead goo.
Yes.
What did you smear it
Bonnie
in
just-
the undead goo?
Yeah, Bonnie definitely dipped it in something like.
He dipped
this
the
doesn't-
outside of it in blood.
Dip.
Drip.
Well, would you look at this? You actually did it. I am very impressed.
I
And he
still
walks
wouldn't
over
go
and
back there.
pulls
not
on
the
a silk rope. And a couple moments later, you guys watch as Huntmaster Vanessa Sindriel comes down the stairs. Seeing you all and says, "Well, you're all alive
Yeah, and
successful
successful.
as you appear."
Why do you sound so surprised?
I'm not surprised. I am pleased.
Okay.
We're given the
Welcome
prior.
to the Slayer's Take.
Yes. Oh,
Thanks.
thank you.
We should see to your initiation immediately.
Initiation.
We were here for information
yes.
on the.
Is this going to take long?
Not at all. We'll also be able to provide you with the information we have agreed upon.
Cool.
Excellent.
Let's get it over with.
Follow me. I will leave Merton here to secure the funds for completing the contract, and it will be ready for you when we return. She turns and disappears deeper into the guild hall. Sada looks at all of you and says, I will see you in a bit.
Ooh.
Cool. See ya.
All right.
Get some rest.
The rest of you, I will be here waiting for you when you return. I've already seen what you're about to see.
Cool.
As you follow Vanessa, she leads you deep into the guild hall and over to a wall where she pulls on a torch sconce, which reveals a secret door as she begins to head down some stairs. Do you all follow?
Yep.
Hey guys, you don't think
you
she's
all-
trying to lead us down somewhere to kill us, right?
She's not gonna kill us.
All right, I'll follow.
Of course not.
If she were capable of killing us, I have no doubt she would have gone and dealt with the Lich herself.
Good point.
As you continue further down the stairs, the area is up into a much larger natural cavern with stalactites and stalagmites all around. As Vanessa walks with a lit torch further in, illuminating the area a bit more as The moisture on the walls glints with the torchlight. You come to a small bit of carved stone stairs with a platform at the top, and you see Vanessa cry out a name. Usisa, come! We have initiates.
Mhm.
You hear the rushing of wind, and landing on the platform in front of all of you is an enormous lion-like creature, wings extended, a ginormous gynosphinx that lands and looks down at all of you and says, "Welcome."
Thanks.
Yeah, Ren's just kind of like mouth agape staring at
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Was surprised by that. Not expecting that at all.
What the?
Sup?
What is that?
My name is Osisa.
This is a fucking cult.
It is
Pleasure.
no cult, my friend.
Mhm.
Pleasure is mine. You have saved this guild from the brink of extinction.
We're happy to help. We understood there may be some information.
Indeed, some information I am more than happy to share. Now that you wish to rebolster our ranks, suddenly all feel a searing, hot, white hot heat high up on your left arm.
Ow,
But it's
what
not
the
painful,
fuck?
it's just hot.
Mhm.
Fuck.
As you all look down, you see a familiar design and brand as to the one that Sada showed you before you guys left for the hunt.
What the fuck? Consent. Consent is
Did you
important.
just fucking brand me?
Bullshit.
Hey, that looks pretty cool.
Eat shit.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Usually people find it pretty awesome, actually.
No, consent.
Um,
People like consent. Humanoids like consent.
Mhm.
Kind of like it, to be honest.
Bureau, please,
I'm
please.
getting mixed messages here.
Listen to the
Um,
book. It's full of shit. He dies all the time.
He probably doesn't even feel pain anymore. That was probably the first thing he's felt in forever.
uh, anywhere you go, mark you as a member of the guild and grant you certain protections and rights. You come here seeking knowledge. One that knowledge that we share.
You're roboting out a bit, Bill, so you
You're in
know.
search of a. Oh, shit. Is this better?
No, you keep cutting out
Hello?
like every so often.
Every
You're kind of
other
like
word.
your
Hello,
screen
hello?
is being slow too.
I've been able to hear you okay.
Maybe I should jump in and out. That's weird though.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Can you
Yeah.
hear
Oh, hold on. Checking to make sure
Hello?
it's not just me. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
Good.
All right. She so the OC says, but you have come here for knowledge, knowledge that we have agreed to share, knowledge that we have not shared with anyone for some time. You seek the hunter's mantle. Yes?
Yes. Yes. Quite.
I know why you seek it and what you wish to accomplish with it, for I have been shown. And you watch as this large blue opal-like stone on the platform that they are standing in front of glows, and you see a blue glowing third eye, the symbol of Ayun, appear on the forehead of of Sisa, as she looks down at you and says, um,
I am.
"You are faced with a difficult decision, are you not?"
A few.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, constantly.
Which one in particular were you referring to?
Vendrick.
No.
That was the one I was referring to in particular, yes. But before we get to that, the Hunter's Mantle lies leagues to the north in the frozen tundras north of the Vesper Timberlands. It resides still in the belly of the largest and ferocious frost worm the northern wastes have ever seen.
They have frost
There,
worms?
are
Yep.
you experienced with purple worms?
You?
Yes.
Picture that larger and and in the ice.
That's not good.
I think
I'm
it's
trying to
swallowed.
remember if Ren found any of that because she wasn't on that mission in the.
We're not on that mission,
Yeah,
but
nope.
anyway,
Yeah, just
there
looking to
is
everybody else for
a
info later.
there in the far north, dedicated to the giant god, the frost giant god Thirm. The frost giants there offer sacrifices to the worm, believing it to be a avatar of their god here on the prime material plane. They have a ceremony where they are able to summon it to provide it with these sacrifices. Um, there's a flash of blue divine light as an illusion is being projected by the stone that was glowing underneath Osisa, and you can see what looks like a topographical three-dimensional map showing you the route to this place, to this location in the base of a glacier far to the north, beyond the Vesper Timberland. It is a journey on foot. Uh, through some harsh terrain.
Cool. Just like going home.
Hey, Zagger.
The
I
hunter's
quickly tried
mantle.
to start sketching the map.
Totally. Yeah, you're able to do so. The hunter's mantle is powerful leather armor.
So there, Bill?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Bill cut out
You got-
again. Really
and
hard.
be a member of the guild.
I didn't get
Uh,
any of that.
All
After powerful leather armor, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
We
You
didn't hear
completely cut out
anything
after
after leather
powerful leather
armor.
armor.
Oh, they said she says it's the hunter's mantle is powerful leather armor. Did I cut out again?
A little bit.
Little bit.
Jesus Christ, fucking powerful leather armor, imbued with the forces of this land, and we would hope that the one to find it, reclaim it, and bear it be a member of this guild, so I hope you'll understand the need for our arrangement.
Well, sure. Small price to pay if we can help and help the world.
Yourself.
Are you all right, Pike?
Um, um, as an additional thank you for in advance retrieving the armor, which I know you will succeed at, Ayun has blessed me with certain foresights. You may ask me 3 questions concerning this decision you have to make, and I will try to answer them the best I can.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, let's think
Can we
this out.
discuss first?
Certainly.
Pull back into huddle.
Huddle up.
Vanya takes a break from wrapping a bandage over his Slayer's Take brand to suggest. I think one of them should be, if we kill Vandrick, will he stay dead?
That's a good
Agreed.
one. Very good one.
Because I don't know about you all, but if we're going to put in the effort to go there, I'd like for it to be worthwhile.
Now, do you think we can get a 2-for-1 if we ask a question very specifically so that it kind of answers 2 of our questions?
I think we should probably act in good faith, especially because she's standing right over there.
Can't put the ors or ands in there. Like,
Also,
once you hit the
perhaps
or,
not yes or no questions. Something we can get a bit more, at least, knowledge from than.
About what is his objective at the Emerald Outpost?
That's a good one.
What is the crystal you have to the abyss actually going to take us to the right spot? What I heard, the abyss is pretty big.
That is a different. It seemed
She's
as if she was
omnipotent,
speaking
right?
of our current conundrum, not so much the vestiges after this. At least that is what I believe she has said. Perhaps we should know if we could get information on any forces that are searching for the Hunter's Mantle now that we might find on our journey there.
What about the other 2 vestiges as well? Did we want any information on them?
Well,
By the way, to help out, she meant your current predicament,
Yeah,
as
that's
in,
what
like,
Ren was saying.
the hunt for this is not
Oh,
just should we go get
really?
Vandrick or not.
Oh,
but, like,
okay.
But like,
Oh, dope.
like,
Oh,
Okay,
what's the
good to
Baylor's
know.
true name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. How many things can
now
curse
bear in
get
mind,
tuned to?
bear in mind, she did say that the Ayun grants her limited foresights, so there are certain things that she may not be privy to.
I think
Risk it to get the biscuit, boys.
yep,
Oh, yeah.
the Baylor is
That's
important.
true. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Baylor's name is important because then we can, like, I know that there's a plan outside a character to try and summon it.
So here's a thought. We already have an indication from Allura that if we kill Vandrick, the clone spell's not going to work again. So that might be a waste of a question. So what's Vandrick's objective? Can you tell us the Baylor's true name? And then if not, can you help us with any information to navigate successfully to defeating that thing?
I wouldn't ask, can you tell us? Because then that's a yes or no question, and we waste a question, and they don't tell us the name.
I don't think she's a genie, no,
Well-
because I don't think she works like that.
At least one
I'm just
information
saying-
can be
I'm
provided.
just
Can I go to the
saying-
bathroom? Yes, you can.
Well, I don't think she's like trying to screw us out of anything either. So she seems sincere
just
and
be
trying to
careful.
help.
Back, gonna pee.
Everybody drink.
Everybody who's drinking tonight, drink. I am not. I'm getting up at 3 a.m. to go to work tomorrow. So
Oh. Oof.
actually, technically, I'm getting up at 3 a.m. to drive 5 hours, to work 8 hours, to drive another 5 hours home. So
Fuck.
that's the technicality.
Hey, Dr.
What,
Trade, how you
driving to me
doing?
or something?
That sucks.
Oh, I need to get more drink.
Kinda.
There we go. Hold on.
Well, I'm sick, so I can't come say hi.
There we go.
Well, you're also, I think, 15 hours away. So
South Carolina is 12 hours away, so about right. But yeah, I just say be careful in how we word the questions. I know that this thing is not potentially trying to screw us, but you know, you got to be careful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Glad
it's
you
like,
stopped by.
yes, I can answer that question. Okay, well, what's the answer? I gave you the answer to your question. You know, like it could be a very straight to the point, straight edge person that's not trying to screw us, but it's answering our question the way we're asking it. You know.
Yeah, no, it's a fair point.
Okay, I'm back.
maybe we should ask her if she's a genie first.
No.
Then we have to be a little less. Then we have to be. Then we know that the next two questions need to be very specifically handled.
I don't think we shall be all right. Let us at least assume and go from there.
Us assuming always works out great. Always.
Well, then we need to not worry about that.
So,
Firstly, the
what are we
objective.
landing on? Vandrick's objective.
Yep.
Baylor's true name.
Yep.
Hmm.
And if we don't get that, then how can we successfully reach and defeat the Baylor? Whose name I am currently looking up.
What if?
Well,
But
then
what
we
if
don't.
she does give us the name? What would our third question be?
Hmm.
Still
Is
gotta
my
get the
dad
shape
still
file,
alive?
right?
What?
Is my dad still alive?
That's, you have a message spell for that, you fuck. You still spell slot.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, we could ask something about the lunar shroud.
Hmm.
Although I think we've
Do you guys
got
just want
we've got a path to information there.
you guys just want to ask your first question and then see where that leads?
Sure.
Yes.
So what's your first question?
What is Vandrick's objective at the Emerald Outpost?
So Cecil looks down into the glowing blue opal, and her eyes, including the third eye on her forehead, flares. And she looks at you and says, "It is of strategic importance."
Hmm.
Well, that-
I said that.
Well, that's vague.
Yeah.
Well, but it does confirm that it's not just to stamp out lives. They want to do something there. So yes, it is important that we take him out.
And I suppose not a ruse.
Right. what is... Wait a minute. General
It's
Olgroth's
kind of like a magic
true
8
name.
ball. Mechanically, it's kind of like a little bit of a magic 8 ball. It's not like yes or no, but it's kind of like short phrases as answers is what she's going to be able to give you.
Mm.
Okay. What is General Olgroth's true name?
General Ogroth.
Motherfucker.
That's
Really?
confirmed. That's confirmed. That's good.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that is good. That's
Okay,
a win.
okay.
Yeah, that's very good.
Going general?
You know,
Someone named their child General.
demons,
Thank
man.
you.
Maybe
Child.
maybe his parents were huge fans of Major Dad back in the 90s.
Oh, good to know.
All right. Third question. Where can we find another scroll of imprisonment?
Ah.
Is that your official group? And like, because it doesn't sound like one that was being discussed previously.
It was not.
So I just want to make sure that everyone
Yeah, is everybody
is
good
cool
with
with
that?
that. If that was you asking it, or was that Bureau asking it out loud, or is that you putting?
No, that
it
was
to
more
the
me. Yeah, no, that was more me asking the group.
I mean, is there any other things that we would want to ask?
I think it's the best question ever.
I'm fine with that.
That is the question. Where can we find another scroll of imprisonment?
The excuse me. The blue opal flares, as does the 3 eyes of the Sphinx, and she says, "With the mistress of the moon tides."
The
That
mistress.
sounds-
I'm sorry. The keeper of the moon tides.
Isn't that the person who has the shroud?
I think so.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's on our way, anyways.
Excellent. That's very helpful, Asisa.
You see the third eye from her forehead fades away. The blue opal, the light doesn't extinguish but diminishes, and you can see a small little stream of blood beginning to pour from one of the nostrils of Osisa as she says, "I hope that will be helpful."
Sure, and I toss her a healing word.
She nods her head and says, "Bless you."
Bless you. You have like some cougars.
Bogies. Got some bogies.
Oh boy.
Thank you. Is there any more questions you have of the Hunter's Mantle?
Yeah, whose was it first?
Yeah,
What's
that's a
its
good
tail?
question.
It belonged to Dalgal Broodfist.
We did see about that.
Who was that?
He was
One
one
of
of
the
the
founding
founding members of the Slayer's Take.
How long ago did he go after this monster?
Hundreds of years ago. Shortly
Oh,
after.
so this isn't recent. Okay.
No.
This frostworm doesn't digest very
the
well.
Slayer's Take is as old as Vasselheim.
Oh.
Yes, Ren kind of looks at. I had never gone to
You're
Vasselheim
muted,
before,
Ren.
so. Ooh. Oh yeah, Ren just kind of like looks over the group, like kind of shakes her head. I had never gone to Vasselheim before, so I did not know about it.
No problem.
This existed when God still walked on the prime material plane.
Who created it?
Melora.
Aha.
Dope.
Aye.
Kursk, your god is got her hands in a lot of things that were made that we own now. That are
She looks over the entirety of the earth.
No,
Are we about to give the sidekick a vestige?
no, we're not. We're not giving the sidekick a message. Also, she
Chris,
cannot
heavy
be
on
the Earth and look over the. Oh my God! I had this fight with Kursk, or with Thon. She cannot be the Earth and look over the Earth. She can look over the Earth now, but she can't be the Earth. And
Wait, if she is the Earth, does that mean she's not behind the prime material gate then? Does that
I'm
mean
sure
she's-
it's a metaphor.
Perhaps
Thon's
not
logic
the
is flawed.
existential inquiries we should
No
be having
reason
right
to
now.
think. I'm still learning. There's a lot, I can't answer all the questions. Kursk says, he goes, I'm still learning, but you got to put that to Melora, and then she'll speak to you when you're ready to hear the answer.
Kursk, I expect you to know all the answers by
Noxus.
tomorrow.
And list them.
Yes, and list them like Tharn.
Leave him be.
Alright.
He already has to deal with Thor, and he doesn't need you fucking with him too.
Here's a question. Doth
Um,
this Slayer's Take hath any sort of item or something from where the frost giants are, where the general location of where we are going that would help Biero's magic to get us there faster?
I'm sorry. No, we do not possess anything like that.
Do you have anything of a personal item of this person?
No.
Do you have a picture of them?
Picture?
Yeah,
Painting.
Portrait.
pick portrait. Something that I could actually see their face.
Understand this? Thousands of years ago.
You had
But-
paints thousands of years ago. Did you not?
Yeah. And on top of that, he was a founding member, so he has to have his portrait somewhere or something of his around. Like,
No, we do not have a portrait of Dalgal Broodfist. Only
When you
the
say it,
record,
when you say it like that,
only the records of his contracts.
Well, how
One
do
that-
we?
One that it looks like you wish to take on.
Indeed.
what about a bust of him? I mean, he was like a founder of the city, right?
Perhaps Noxus, a different line of inquiry now.
How do we summon this thing?
The giants know.
you have to make the Giants do it. That's gonna be fun.
I was told that
Their
you.
god.
Or show you how to do it.
I was told that you all would know how to do it.
That was
Yeah.
That was what I was told by Merton when I came back to talk to you all.
Yeah, we know how to do it. You ask the frost giants and they'll tell you.
That's
Okay. All right. I mean, they know.
dude. We
right.
just,
How do I leave?
Wait, we asked the frost giants to tell us how to summon their god avatar
Are
and
you
potentially smite it.
I know, like Vanessa looks at us and says, look, I told you I knew where you could find the information. This wasn't don't stop just being so lawyerly, okay, and hold us to every exact little word. I'm giving you what you need to get the job done, okay? If you want to be nitpicky about
You
it,
sent
then
us
maybe-
to fight a lich. Don't.
Oh,
talk
I'm
to us about
sorry.
being
I'm a little bit grumpy that your boss decided to brand me like I'm fucking cattle.
same.
So here's the thing. if the frost giants think this is the avatar of their god, and we want to summon it to kill it, are they going to be thrilled about that?
That is what I
No.
was referring to.
Assuming that you tell them that that's what you want to do, probably not. So I
Well,
don't
what's
know
a
why
good
you
way
would
to
do that.
approach the conversation to the frost giants? Hey, I know we're strangers, but could you tell us how we could go about summoning your god?
To be
Would
fair,
you like me to go and retrieve the item for you as well as come up with the plan?
Actually, yes, that would be
Yeah,
amazing.
actually.
You should
That
do
would be
that.
a huge time saving. We would have been like
to be
8
fair,
hours
if
ahead.
anyone could come up with the correct inquiry,
Vanessa takes the torch and starts walking back towards the stairs.
This conversation. What are you doing? This is not how you leave a conversation.
I have full belief that you shall be able to come up with something, Biero. You seemeth to be quite good with words nowadays.
Yes, that's fair.
Glibness, the frost worm to throw up this this thing.
Well, if anybody have any other questions? Otherwise, I definitely need a rest before we go hunt the
Cisa
frost.
has fallen into a bit of a cat nap as you guys have been blathering on.
Aw, sadness.
Sneak attack range,
I wanted to know
motherfucker.
what the hunter's mantle does. More
Is Osisa
specifically.
making kitty biscuits?
We'll find out when we get it.
Hmm.
You don't want to ruin the surprise
Yes, we do.
Of course I do.
of its abilities.
Oh, actually, I ask. Can I ask a personal thing?
Oh, yes. What?
Is it alright if I pet you? I may never get another chance like this again, so I'm kind of just shooting my shot here.
I mean,
Make a
phrasing.
persuasion check.
Yeah, we ask
I have-
consent for
I have
things.
all my land hands ready just in case this goes terribly wrong.
She kind of looks at you up and down for a minute and just kind of holds her paw out.
Okay, so I pet her paw. The right way, not backwards, forwards.
Yeah, like she lets you pet it like a few times and then pulls her paw back and says, "Okay,
I mean,
I'm
I thought
gonna
it would
go
be
now."
as good. I thought it'd be as good for you as it was for me, but I guess not.
Nice
You're
to
an
meet you,
interesting
Osisa.
guy, Nox.
As Osisa turns and disappears back into the darkness on the sound of flapping wings.
Ren just kind of shakes her head.
I mean,
As you
how many sphinx have y'all seen? I've never seen one. I mean, come on.
I don't need to pet everything that I see, Nox.
Nor do I. Do you see me going and petting up the fucking dragons that we killed?
I mean, you've tried.
No, I haven't.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
as you guys return upstairs, Merton presents you with the winnings of your previous contract, which can be split up however you all like by anyone who signed the contract. So you got it was 2 lich hands, so that was 10,000 gold pieces for each for the 2 lich hands, 15,000 gold pieces for all the teeth, 10,000 gold pieces for the lich eyes, 15,000 for the lich tongue, 20,000 gold pieces for the lich brain, and 50,000 gold pieces for the lich heart.
We just got 120,000 gold.
We rich. We rich.
We already were rich.
We're even more rich.
Coded.
They're gonna eat us at this point. That's how rich we are.
Oh, 120,000 split 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways?
And Kursk signed the contract, I believe.
6 ways? You guys want to do that?
Sure. We've got plenty in the bag.
Sada was also on the contract.
Oh, so that's 7 ways. We all get 17,142 gold with 86 silver.
And Vanessa says, and this is available should you wish. And she slides forward another contract. with the least amount of words in a contract that you've ever seen. All it says is the piece of paper looks ancient,
Oh boy.
like just ancient. And on the top it says contractor, the Slayer's take, prey, the Frostworm, item retrieval, the Hunter's Mantle, payment, honor. And that's all it says.
I mean, but we kind of need the Hunter's Mantle ourselves.
Yeah. We need that.
That's fine.
Okay. What?
It's the only unclosed contract the Slayer's Take's ever had.
I mean, we'd be
So-
even more of a legends than we already will be.
Also,
So-
we're going to need to get word out about the Lich going down to boost recruitment for the guild.
So just about that, it's still dangerous in there. Don't encourage people to be going in there.
But we need to. But you understand, we need to recruit.
Oh yeah, we're just saying don't go in there.
No,
Fine.
please give us some time there.
Look, you don't have to take the contract. You are now members of the guild. I was trying to offer this to you, this contract to you, as a sign of respect.
Well, no. I mean, we're not saying no to the contract. We're just saying don't go in the Earth Titan.
Yes.
Very
Well, but
well, but I
also
can
if-
spread word that it was members of the Take who slayed the Lich to drum up recruits and support.
Sure. But if we do take this contract, do we have to hand over the Hunter's Mantle?
No. I already said take it. It's
All right, I take the contract. I mean,
There's no
'cause why the
time
hell not?
constraint on. There's no time constraint on it, is there? It just
this
says,
one does not appear to be magical. It's just it comes from a time before that. It would
Oh.
appear.
All right,
Oh.
cool. Yeah, we'll take the contract.
All right. Well, as members of the guild, you have a free place to stay whenever you are in vassal time here. It is getting late. Should you need a place to rest?
We do.
Yeah,
I'll send to
take that.
Tharn. I'll send to Tharn and just say, hey, we're probably just gonna sleep at the Slayer's Take Hall. Do you want to meet us here in the morning, or come stay here with us?
It takes about 5-6 seconds, and Thorn responds, "What? Why are you staying there? That makes no sense." Anyway, also there must be a sharing of information. Did they give you what you needed?
All right, I'm burning my last 5th level slot to say yes. We got lots of information, plenty to share. Can't share it over a sending spell. Need to rest.
Would you like to respond, Thorn?
Understand why you are staying at that place. These people are useless. I don't understand, but either way, it's not important that we.
God damn it.
Okay, that was for comedy's sake. That was solely for comedy's
Okay,
sake.
so how does Thorn actually respond?
Most important thing to remember is
Yeah.
How does Thorn actually
Um,
respond?
Tharn actually responds with, I have been here handling the situation. I believe that we have dealt with the Earth Titan. I should meet with. I will not stay there, but I will meet with you tonight before sleep.
For Shiggles, I'll burn my last 6th level slot and say, okay.
Shiggles.
All right.
Shiggles.
So are you guys? So we'll fast forward to well, real quick. Strats is still waiting out front for you guys. If any of you want to go talk to
And he
him.
will be
Yep.
all night.
Hey, Mike, didn't you say you were gonna make him work? Did you
Yes,
say you
I
had a
am.
job for him?
I'm gonna go find Strats.
Okay. He is out front waiting for you.
Hey, Strats. So you were in this town,
My
like
friend.
this?
We gonna give him the contract? No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm not that.
I love you. But you were in this town doing your getting information business, right? Before you decided to try to hook up here and kill a lich.
Well, this thing is, I was not aware what we were going after until we were already up inside the thing. It was a crazy night, let me tell you. So that's kind of how I ended up there. You ever, gotten so drunk that you signed legally binding contracts without
No.
realizing it?
Never.
No.
Never.
But Fike has been
Never.
so drunk that he hasn't realized where he is until he's up inside the thing.
You're not there, Thorn. You don't know.
Ayo! Clip
That
that
was
shit.
Mark.
Ew.
Mark, don't make that character choice for me. Well, would you be able to find a regiment of people willing to go fight a Tarask? Without saying it's a Tarask, but like, would you find a bunch of warriors to go fight in a war? This place is filled with clerics and the strongest people possible.
Holy
I think
war.
yes. I would like you to find a holy hand grenade of people.
And tell them it's a holy war.
You would like me to inspire a crusade?
Yes.
I would.
Against
I
the prayer god,
mean-
technically.
Yeah.
In the name
That
of
hurts.
all that is good.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Hey!
26. He looks up at you, steel-eyed, determination, and says, "In the light of the guiding mother, Ray, we will take her vengeful fire across the sea to your enemies." And
Why
he
are you
turns
cupping
and
my
darts
face?
off to the city.
I'm stealing those fucking boots. The second he comes back, I'm stealing his boots. I don't care. I don't know what they are. I want them. He's so fucking fast for a dwarf.
He
I
basically
probably
just
should.
said
Hey,
this.
Dark Lord,
Say
hey
no more.
again.
He just puts his finger up to your lips as you begin to say something and turns into the city in the darkness. Hopefully that'll work out for you.
There's going to be a
Wait,
lot
I
of
wasn't
off-camera
done.
charisma checks made by a
Oh,
bard
yeah.
with
A holy
Yep.
war
+2
against the
charisma.
shit, what's the
Yep.
the Stripe Emperor?
The Stripe Emperor.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to be the one to start this crusade, but apparently
Yeah.
that's what we're doing.
You'll be the one to end it.
I'm amazed no one has done it, but has done it yet. Actually,
Yeah.
Fast forward. We fast forward a couple hours to the party. You've reconnoitered with Sada, and you guys meet up with Tharn at a previously agreed upon was it not a courtyard, but like a
Park.
Crossroads.
town.
Parklet.
Yeah, like a market square, a square. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. a city square.
Tharn, by the way, comes marching in with like 150 people behind him, all wearing symbols of Melora, and he just starts pointing to the Earth Titan. And he's like, "Team 1 over there, Team 2 up through this way. Go around, get it done now."
I should not
Good
be
luck,
surprised,
my
but I
brothers
am.
and sisters.
But I am.
Yeah, they break up into 3 groups. of 50 each and start going to work. Some of them are setting up a perimeter. Some start resecuring with magical like growing vines and stuff. Some of the scaffolding that leads up to that first entrance, and start magically enchanting wards and stuff. Like a third group starts casting light cantrips as they begin to go inside and scout out the area.
They shall cleanse it of its evil, and preserve what must be preserved, and destroy that which is unholy and awful. As I said, it has been handled.
You're a wise man, Thorn.
Cool.
Yes.
Does that mean we can tell the Slayer's take that the Lich is dead now?
It would be a good idea not to, at least not for another week or so, until the rest of the teams have had their chance to go and get that handled.
Oops.
And I'd like to thank you all again for keeping the promise you made to me a few hours ago.
Yeah, totally. Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent. What, if I might ask, are the things upon all of your arms?
Pretty cool, right?
Mine is covered with a bandage.
Covered with a sleeve. She has long sleeves.
I don't have long sleeves. I'm wearing a cutoff, so he would see mine.
Okay, and probably Kursk's also.
We have news.
Kursk wears full plate. Probably not.
We have been inducted into the Slayer's Take, apparently, and we have gotten some pieces of information that will be useful to us on our actual quest. And then I share all the stuff that Vanessa and Osisa told us.
Excellent. So we did the thing for the Slayer's Cake so that they could tell us exactly where to go and exactly how to pull the thing out. And right now we have no more information than go that way and ask other people if we can kill their demigod.
Pretty much.
For that,
and this was better than the suggestion I made. How?
Sharon Ray said that this was the best thing to do, and I believe in her wisdom and majesty. So,
yeah, my god said the same thing. So,
well, we've also confirmed where we can get another imprisonment scroll. Confirmed the true name of one of our next targets, and what else did we confirm?
I got to pet this. Oh wait, we're not allowed to talk about it.
No.
Confirmed that Vandrix and the Hobgoblin seem to have some sort of strategic importance at the Emerald Outpost, and so we may want to give some serious thought to disrupting it.
So the information that they gave you was that the invading army has a desire to take a position because it's advantageous, and that they should be defeated.
Hey guys, sorry.
Huh?
I've been gone for like my internet just shit the bed.
Oh.
So I haven't heard.
No worries. We're catching up with Tharn.
So the last thing I heard was I believe Tharn was about to thank you for not spreading. That's the last thing I heard. So
Bill, you haven't missed anything. It's just been me making all the comments that I've been thinking internally during the last part of the session, and now I'm just saying them all out loud.
That we didn't get anything good from the Slayer's Take, basically.
Yeah, that they told us nothing that they promised us they would tell us.
And then he said, "How?"
They told you fuck you, you know. They gave you everything that you need and want.
They gave us exactly the information that I would have gotten from one communion. That's cool. That's totally cool. It's not a problem. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Hey, we got cool tattoos and we got some more gold.
Biro, it is not cool. It is.
Hey, I like it.
It is not cool.
I mean, it's cool on you because you're not very cool at all. So anything that improves your cool rating is fucking just shoots right through the fucking roof. But it is not cool at all.
It does not sound as though it is.
This is a fucking temple. I decide what paint goes on the walls. That is what consent is. Consent is very important.
Would you like it removed?
No. I like to be
Yeah.
reminded of my mistakes.
Mhm. Wait, confusion.
All right. In that case, assuming Bill is still here with us,
Yeah, he doesn't look
I don't know,
frozen
can you hear
now.
me?
I can't see him yet.
I hear him.
I can hear him.
I see him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I
I
can.
can hear you.
yeah, we can
There
hear
we go.
you.
Okay.
Are you back or just voice back?
I guess I'm back. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Either way, in the process of doing all of this, I would like to talk to Kursk about everything that happened, knowing that he's going to tell me exactly what happened.
Okay.
And I presume
Sure.
that he tells me Sphinx, Ioun, Third Eye, branding mark.
We're not allowed to
etc.
talk about the Sphinx, aren't we?
You're not supposed to know.
They specifically
Would
tell us
Kursk
that.
not tell me that?
Yeah, he would keep that secret.
Really?
Yep.
Mhm.
He's an honorable dude, and he's been asked to, you know, not spread the information around, and he promised to do so. So
All right. Well, then in that case, without any acknowledgement or any of that, then I'll just say to him.
I mean, he'll share like information that they got about like the location of the vestige and the temple and the frost giants. All of that he'll readily share. But like the part about the Sphinx, like that, he'd keep to himself.
All right. Well, then that'll change one thing I'm doing, but not the other things. I'll say to him, "You comported yourself wonderfully today, as you do all the time, Kursk."
Thank-
Bill?
Oh no. Not
Thank
again.
you.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Tonight's a shitty
Quite all
internet
right.
night.
You know, in the time
Shitty internet.
in the time that I have known you, you have grown to be a fantastic disciple, a true believer in the word of the Wild Mother, and a praiser of her glory, and a perfect bodily example of one who follows her majesty and might.
Yeah. There's tears streaming down his face
Oh.
as he's just like, that really means a lot, Master Thorn. It really means a lot.
It is well earned. I have been right about many, 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 many things in my life, and I'm sure I am right about this now. Kneel, boy.
What
A
did I
look
just
of
say about
sh-
consent?
a look
What
of
did I just
shock
say?
comes across Kursk's face as he slowly takes a knee.
Right
Why
there,
wasn't-
I am going to spend 1 hour and ritually cast ceremony on him.
Hey.
And
Okay.
properly and fully give him dedication. You touch one humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's service. For the next 24 hours, whenever the target makes a saving throw, it can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the save. A creature can benefit from this right only
Hold on, Mark.
once.
Hold on, Mark. He left.
Oh no. Damn it, internet. Damn it.
Yeah, I didn't want you to keep reading it. It just fall on deaf
Damn it.
ears.
I'll throw it up in the chat
We
for
gotta get him a
everybody. and you can-
Q1 line or something, guys. We gotta.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, just end it when he comes back in. Just read the end.
Yeah, right? Just mouth the words the entire time.
Yeah, just mouth the words.
Hello?
Right again, only if widowed.
You get all that, Bill?
Bill?
I got none of that. I know. I heard you say you're about. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
A little
Uh-huh.
bit.
No.
kind of.
Yeah. Fuck Christ Almighty.
No, Melora, actually.
I
And
heard
I'll
you
let
say
it
you were
go.
casting ceremony
Yes.
on him. Which one?
Dedication.
Dedication. You touch one humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to your god's service for the next 24 hours. Whenever the target makes a saving throw, it can roll a d4 and add it. Yeah. So you perform the ceremony. It is beautiful. And when you finish, uh, uh, is there something specific you want to do, Tharn, that you may have already described that I wasn't here for?
No, I was just getting to that point when we realized you were no longer here, so we held up for you. At the end of that rite of the ceremony,
Okay, proceed.
We see. Do we lose a bill again?
Oh, he said proceed.
Nope.
No.
Oh, proceed.
I said proceed.
Okay.
Proceed.
As the ceremony wraps, and I'll let you draw in the colors of what that looks like.
Mm-hmm. It's lots of praying. There is incorporating the four elements: earth, fire, wind, and water, in different ways. Burning some sage and spreading of certain sacred plants. At the end of which there is usually a portion that is left for something that's specific to the participants of the ritual that I'll let you fill in.
So as the ritual finishes, and I say, "Here you are, reborn and rebirthed in front of all of us, your friends and compatriots," and I point to everybody else who may or may not be there. At this point, an hour later.
I mean,
I think
Red's
we're all
watching this
there.
because Melora, but
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Knox went to go get some popcorn and he brought it back.
Yeah, Knox was there, left, and then came back and is there for the end of the ceremony.
Fike is gone. After 10 minutes, Fike is just done.
Okay.
Vanya's
But anyway,
there, but he looks unhappy.
Yeah.
Noxus has never seen this, so he's very interested in what goes on after the fact.
In my tradition, this is not just a rite of passage into being a dedicated follower of Melora, but is also a rebirth of personhood. You are made anew in her glory, and all rebirths deserve a gift. And I take off the pendant and I put it around his neck.
yay!
Nice.
Curse
And
got
it
a
is now
vestige,
his,
guys.
as he is a dedicated follower of Melora with her blessing.
He is. Yes, he is.
Yay!
And he can attune to that if he wishes to, if the controllers of him wish him to. It is also considered a holy symbol. So if for the purposes of like casting spells, it can be used as a focus, a religious focus.
So we're getting Kursk paladin levels, huh?
Oh, it's a little
Everybody's
beyond
paladin.
that.
Everybody's a paladin.
Everybody's a paladin.
It's the paladin crew.
All
Everybody
paladin
said Fike
party.
was crazy. Everyone said Fike was crazy.
But anyway,
still never gonna be a
yes,
paladin.
you finish the ceremony. Kursk stands with renewed vigor, and you see a real happiness, kind of, and sense of accomplishment come across his face as he looks at you and says, "Thank you, Master Tharn. I
Is
still
speechless.
feel that I knew that this group would succeed at what we're trying to do. They're all just so powerful. I didn't know if I would. But even if I don't now, I'm okay with it.
As long as your heart is open and pure,
Because all things
Kamalora,
die.
you have already succeeded.
Because all die.
Thank you, though.
Who's standing there next to me?
Everyone but Fike, I believe.
I kind of lean up to Vanya and just be like, "Hey, actually, I'm not gonna. Actually, I'm gonna say this
What?
because I want to see what Vanya's gonna do."
Oh boy.
Knox is the asshole of the group, and he doesn't even realize it. Vanya, he leans up to Vanya and goes, "That's a very beautiful moment, almost like a father and son moment."
Oh god.
What an asshole.
Yeah, Knox is just the
Vanya-
asshole. He doesn't even realize it.
Vanya will reply, "You have a fucked up idea of what a father and son is, Knox."
I mean, mine died at
Real
5, so
Yeah.
I mean, mine died at 5, and then a pirate became my dad. So yeah.
I think like literally one member of this party has a decent dad.
Yes. Yes, actually. That actually has some truth to it. I mean, we don't know much about Tharn's parents.
Bureau's dad's a good dude.
That's what I'm saying. One member of this party.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said
Vanya's
that
dad's
we don't have one member of
probably
this
okay.
party.
The only thing that you know about Tharn's family is that Tharn is by far the most open and liberally minded of all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That goes back to like our 4th or 5th game together from the
So, like
first
I said,
time.
one person, as
Yeah.
far as we know, with a decent dad in this party.
So, so after you finish the ceremony, is there any other plans or discussions you guys need to have?
So should we have Curse attuned to that thing so we can cast Windwalk on us and we can get there really fast? Maybe.
What I'm doing
The re-
with his sheet right now.
The real question is how many attunement slots does Kursk have?
Kursk is going to swap out.
What is he
swapping?
Kursk will swap out his boots of spider climb for the thingy. Oh, control water. That's the 4th one I'm missing. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Is Vanya feeling very salty that Tharn is the surrogate father?
Melora's medallion?
You can ask him
I
about
don't
that
think he...
character at some point.
Ooh.
Ren said he
Yeah.
should be a teacher, but
Yeah, well, apparently I'm not needed for that anymore.
Oh.
We all agreed that we would not push religion on this fucking impressionable child.
And Tharn comes in.
and flips the table and goes, "Have you heard about the glory of my Lord?"
Have you heard the glory of the Lord?
That sounds a whole lot like an
like the
agreement
fucking
that's already
religious
made before
Kool-Aid
Tharn
man.
was
Oh
here.
yeah, Melora.
No, actually, no. Tharn was not there when we made that agreement, so Tharn had
He
no
wasn't.
idea. So
No concept of it.
Yeah,
No idea it even existed.
So
All
Tharn,
right, so
I-
is
actually,
there
actually,
any other
agreed to it
discussions
anyways.
or
I actually
is
yes.
there any other
Oh, you're roboting again.
is there any other discussions or plans you guys need to have tonight? Yes. Okay.
Not unless
I-
somebody wants their tattoo removed.
Of course I am.
I would like
If
to
Vanya wants the
insight.
grand,
Go
I'll
ahead.
get rid of it myself, thank you.
okay.
Knox, after hearing his response, Knox would like to insight check to see how much Vanya actually is bugged by that.
Go ahead.
Insight.
Make an insight check.
Vanya is stone faced.
Yeah, that's just his normal face.
Yeah.
Very stoic. Stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vanya is known for being stoic in all things.
Yes, that.
Totally him.
Totally.
Yeah,
That's
Vanya
normal.
does not let his emotions get to him whatsoever.
Never.
Never.
Ever.
He is cold.
This is freaky.
Unfortunately, now Nox cannot ask that question.
All right, guys. I need a nap.
All right, go
As
nap.
do I. Tharn, is there any other business we need to take care of before we go to rest?
I do not believe so. That was everything that I had wanted to achieve for a day. Wipe out an undead abomination and all of its allies. Assist the Temple of Melora in expanding her grandeur. Get Kerskia set up with a very powerful magical item. Yep, ticks all my boxes.
Sounds like a pretty fucking productive day to me.
Apparently.
I feel like I've done nothing today compared to Tharn.
And were the acolytes from the temple made aware of perhaps Lord Percival or his people coming to look at the residuum?
Yes, I handled the residuum thing. I told them to leave it, to simply guard it, make sure no one makes off with any of it, and to leave it where it lie until the appropriate assistance that Lord Pertry could give them.
Pertry?
Very well.
Just don't bother.
And I suppose we should at least rest up and figure out how we are going to get to these frost giants. Oh, damn it.
No, he's still in the chat. He might
Oh.
not hear us though.
Oh, well, I mean, that's the important part.
He's just not in roll 20.
Mm.
He hasn't said anything, so
So I
we
think
probably have.
Plug?
Poor internet. Poor internet. Rip for Bill's internet. F's in chat for Bill's internet.
Yes.
Everybody has to chat.
Send a chat inspiration to the DM.
He already has one.
Can we set a new dono goal to get Bill a T1 line in his apartment?
Bill, we can't hear you. Your name's lighting up, but we can't hear you.
How
Yeah,
about
Bill.
now?
Oh, now you
Oh,
can.
there we go.
Yeah.
We live in a broken future of technology that does. Sorry.
Chat.
2027 is way more smooth and consistent.
Yeah, we're supposed to have flying cars by now, people.
So anyway,
We're long resting.
you're long resting. Okay.
Yes.
You guys rest for the evening. You all get a long rest. You all get the benefits of a long rest. Waking in the morning, meeting at a predetermined location. What would you like to do?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's get out of this horrible place.
Let's, if Tharn will allow us to windwalk, then let's get the hell over towards the frost giant place.
Has to be Kursk.
Kursk has windwalk from the
Oh,
thingy.
Kursk, yep.
All right. Kursk will cast Windwalk on the party, the assembled party. The distance was like a week and a half if you were walking. So with Windwalk, that would cut it down to a few days.
Cool.
Yeah, we're
I
basically
will-
those clouds, right? And we just pretty much can only go, right?
We're going if we just continually dash for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be going 600 feet per 6 seconds.
Which
Ooh.
is 20 times as fast as we would normally be going.
Yeah. So you cut a journey of a week and a half to a journey of like 3 days.
Nice.
How long does that
Um,
last for?
During all that time that I
8 hours.
was my internet sucked. Did you guys send any messages back to Allura about whether or not your plan, whether your what
Oh,
your
we're dealing
plans
with
are?
Vandrick.
Like,
Oh, we never
are you
discussed
doing?
that.
You never discussed it, I guess. Then, so
Oh.
did you guys want to? Let's rewind back to last night, and you guys can discuss that.
Well, we can do it now because I was literally out of spell slots. There was no.
Well, I mean, you
There's
guys
no
didn't even
sending
discuss
happening.
what you want to
Yeah.
do, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we never figured out
We'll
if we
do a
wanted to do that.
quick little time warp. We're back before the long rest. After the ceremony is discussed and Fight comes back from being a whiny little bitch.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, I felt like that was more of a personal attack than anything. I know I almost TPK'd last night, but I don't think.
I don't know what you mean. This is craziness. You guys want to discuss that?
So go after the Frostworm, and then go after Vandrick, and then go after. Well, go after the suggestion. Go after the Frostworm. See how much time we have left to go after Vandrick. If there's plenty of time, then maybe we try to take down the Baylor, and then go after Vandrick.
Yes. Doth we have enough
Yeah.
time? How they said a few days before he reaches the
yeah.
outpost.
So
And
it's gonna
there's
take
no one there to defend it right now.
You guys left a small skeleton crew of scouts there
Oh.
just to keep an eye out. Who, upon getting from their very elevated position, upon getting visual of the 3 regiments marching towards them, will then evacuate back to Amon and then to Crackhammer. Was what the orders you guys left for them to do when you guys during the last council.
Yeah, so
So
there
we have
may
a
still be
small
time.
we have a small window to have reinforcements with us for that fight.
Can we get the map?
Yeah, map
The
view.
world map or the Tal'Dorei map?
So a
Sure.
few days would be either 2 to 4 days. And how long would it, if we use that windwalk spell, how long would it take us to get to this place that we need to go and kill this thing? A few days as well?
Approximately 3 days, depending on, to be quite frank, just to help you guys plan, depending on how you roll on your daily traversal thing. Like I've put together a little table for the travel northward, which will be significantly easier wind walking, but like kind of like you have to like roll every day to see like because you guys are getting to a level where like we don't need to play out every little random encounter that you guys run into when you're walking through wildlands. You guys are like the Avengers now. It's less about are we going to survive this fight and like how quickly are we going to beat these guys kind of thing, and how many resources are we going to expend to do it.
What if
So
we
it's more of
attempted
like rolling on a table.
Question.
So you could get there. You could roll really well and use your spells to assist you and get there faster than that. And maybe like if you really want to expend resources and stuff, you could maybe push yourselves to get there in a day and a half, or it could take 4.5 days if you guys run into a lot of trouble.
What if we attempted to teleport first and then get closer and then windwalk from there?
I'm open to trying that. Question. If we were to windwalk to Emerald Outpost from Iman, about how long would that take?
From the Emerald Outpost to Amon?
From Iman to the Emerald Outpost, sorry. So the other direction.
To windwalk from Amon to the Emerald Outpost. Okay, so
That is what we should have asked also, if there was already a group going. To
that's a
Crossroads.
little bit more than 200 miles as the crow flies from Amon to the Emerald Outpost. So if you want to do that math, you can figure it out.
David, what's that?
100 feet per second so about 70 miles per hour. So that's a bit less than a 3-hour journey.
A 3-hour tour.
Okay. So
With Windwalk, yeah, it's about a
Windwalk.
3-hour flight.
okay. So then how about I could ask Alora I could tell her essentially our plans, and then ask her to give us like like a warning or a heads up when they're about a day out from the Emerald Outpost, and depending on what we're doing there, we can just jump to Amon and then windwalk over.
Assuming we aren't in the middle of a fight when we receive that news.
Well, even if we're in the middle of a fight, it'll only take us a couple of hours from Amon to the Emerald Outpost. So if she gives us a day's notice, we should still have time.
Hmm.
You should have more than a day's. You should have more than a day's notice with the scouting party that you left at the Emerald Outpost.
Okay.
That's the benefit of having that scouting party that you left there. That was the whole point.
Right.
So
So, are we good with that?
Yes.
All right. Then I guess as we start our day the next day when I have spell slots left, I will send to Alora and say we are going to continue our quest. If you can give us about a day's, send to me when you know that Vandrick's about a day out from the Emerald Outpost, and we will hurry over to try to thwart him.
you get a response back of very well.
Cool. She said, cool.
So to this Frostworm, and once we've defeated that, we go straight to the Emerald Outpost if they're close,
Yep.
and then to the Abyss. Or just summon the thing here, right?
That's the hope.
Why do those two things need to be different?
What?
Which two things?
Are you suggesting we bring the Baylor here to fight Vandrick?
No.
Yes.
No. What?
You son of a bitch! I'm in. You son of a bitch! I'm in.
I am sorry, what?
That could go really badly.
That
sounds awesome.
Splendidly, though.
Just let the Baylor do all of our work for us.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Flipping
like a
through
great
foot
idea.
soldiers, eating heads, it'll be amazing.
I can get the popcorn.
The one thing is, I don't have the ability to inspire the Baylor to take our side. So we could be just fighting two really powerful creatures at the same time.
That's why you just summon it right in the middle of Vandrick's place, and it just goes to town.
And bringing a vestige straight to our enemies as well.
Yes.
It's gonna kill Vandrick before it gets. It's gonna take him by surprise.
You know what? What the hell? If everybody's in.
I have problems with this.
I'm not.
Personally, I think it's a ridiculously dumb idea.
We thrive on idiotic, dumb ideas, though.
No, you're the one that says we're always
really
going to die.
I think we are not going to die this time. I think we are going to.
I don't trust it. We're clearly going to die.
No, we're not going to die. Not going to happen. I have faith in us. We just killed a lich, guys.
It's not us to decide. Spirit's call. He has all the magic, so.
Keep tapping. Hey, thank you so much
Well,
for the raid.
I don't
Hi,
have
everybody.
that particular spell.
You don't
Hi,
have
Crazy
a
Phantom.
dominate
Bloodseeker,
monster
welcome
spell,
to the
Piero?
insanity that we're trying to come up with a
Oh, yeah,
plan
he does.
for
Yeah.
bringing a Baylor into another
I
fight.
hold
My God,
monsters.
how was your stream?
Well, yeah.
No,
On Fortress Run, thank you
No,
so
I,
much.
oh, you
for-
hold
for-
monster.
Thank you
Yeah, I
so
mean,
much for the
yes,
follow.
I
Welcome.
can do it, but
Thank you very
it's a
much.
one and done kind of thing, and that's my 9th level spell.
Ooh, someone
Yeah.
needs more than one 9th level spell.
Well, hang on. Does it take a 9th level spell to get the thing here?
Yes.
But not well, yeah. But I think Tharn can do that.
Oh, that's
Yes.
true. The gate spell. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot. I mean, even if we don't, this is out of
No.
character. Even if we don't
Character,
dominate
no,
it,
it's not worth a shot.
No,
No.
it really, really isn't. Out of character, it's a horrible idea.
This is a terrible idea.
Terrible
No, it's
idea.
a great
So
idea.
out of
This is-
character,
I don't know,
I
guys.
don't.
I kind of like it.
This is
I bet
I
you
know you
I
like.
kind of like it.
and with Baylor and Vandrick becoming friends and teaming up to kill us. than
Exactly.
it is
That's what I think
killing
is going to happen.
And here's the
No,
other thing:
Baylor's
out
not
of
gonna do
character,
Right.
out
the
of
whiny bitch
character.
tries
I
to
don't
save
I
have
it.
gotta say, I'm with Nox on this one.
God.
Yeah, I
Nox
know
on
you
this one.
are.
Yeah.
I don't have Scanlan's spell save DC. Be aware of that.
I don't have a 24 spell save DC.
Yeah, right.
Can I have a magic conch, please?
Yeah.
No
In
fault
character,
plan, I'm just saying.
in character, beer will totally go along with it. Out of character, this is absolutely a TPK recipe.
Yeah, Ren
Yeah,
is
yeah.
in.
Oh,
Ren is.
isn't one of your ideals like never tell me the odds? Like,
Exactly.
let's just do the
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ren will
Yeah,
tell you
well-
the
Totally
fucking
is.
odds.
Well, I think it's kind
Spike.
of a moot point because Tharn is never going to cast a gate spell to summon a Baylor into the middle of Taldore to do this. That's just not going to happen. So
Yeah, that's not something Tharn's gonna do.
Yeah.
Damn
you can have all the ideas you want about this. You can have a big idea parade of all the stuff that you want to do. It's just not going to happen.
that
Yeah.
tracks as something Tharn would probably not do.
Yeah. I'd say we get
So
the fucking
shall
Baylor
we-
in the Iron Flask and maybe it'll help us for a bit, but that's it.
I mean, the odds
Hey.
of that working are also
Super fucking
but
slim.
Tharn is not
Honestly-
going to bring it here. We're going to have to
Exactly.
go get it.
honestly, if after we go do this frost giant thing, if there's still time before Vandrick makes it to the Emerald Outpost, I say we give a shot at fighting the Baylor. And if
Terrible
we're going to do
ideas
that,
in
we
endgame.
may as well
Great
try the
idea.
Iron
We have to
Flask
fight a
while we're
fucking
at it.
Tarask soon.
Spike, your idea has sprung something amazing.
Said the whiny bitch retracts his statement. I
Why
literally
is that thing
separated
not
the
working?
party
Damn it.
with one sentence.
What the hell?
I retract my
So-
statement.
So none of that
Why is it
actually
broken? That's weird. Hmm.
So shall we go pursue a frostworm?
I think that is the plan.
Yes, let's.
Alrighty.
Though,
Hmm.
while pursuing the Frostworm, if we wanted to do, the super secret thing we weren't going to tell Bill about, we could do that out in the middle of the wild nothingness of the expanse of a tundra.
I don't know
We
why that
sure
thing's
could.
broken.
Yeah. I have no idea what that is, but sure.
Hmm.
I was not privy to that conversation.
There we go. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Conversation we've been having
Yep.
Yeah.
just these last 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yes.
I was trying to add suspense.
Thanks, Amy.
You should not.
Yeah.
Not good at it.
Anyhow, onward.
Mush.
Guess so.
Run, Balto, run.
All right, we turn into farts.
Yes.
Yeah, we turn
Right.
into clouds and
Kursk casts walk on the party, and you take off and begin to head north, following the map that was provided to you by Osisa. anybody, roll for me a d20.
Who wants it? Yep,
Oh, yeah.
Bonnie got it. 9!
9. 9. Your first day of travel goes very well. You do not get lost or lured into anything.
Oh, so we weren't
As a
going to
matter of
try
fact, you
and
make
teleport
very
in?
good time.
Hmm.
That's not what it sounded like.
Okay.
You make very good time and actually get a day and a half's travel in one day.
Oh, dope.
I assume you land at the end of the night or at the end of the day, Bureau, and do you summon the bungalow for everyone to sleep in?
Sure do.
Is there anything you guys want to do over the course of the evening in the bungalow?
Rest.
Vanya's gonna take one of his hand axes and cut the Slayer's Take brand off of his shoulder.
Okay.
Just like slowly, just kind of saw it off with his hand axe.
Yeah.
And then he'll wrap it up and go to
Okay.
sleep.
Sure.
Would you soon need doth not need some sort of healing for that? That might.
It's fine. It's not the first brand I've had to cut off. It's fine.
What happened?
Boss fear.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Vanya has nothing else to say on the topic. He'll throw it into a fire if there is one present. The stuff that he cut off, and wrap it up in a bed.
I imagine there's fireplaces around the bungalow, Bureau.
He'll toss it into one of those. We can all
All right.
sleep to the delicious smell of roast pork. And then he will
There you
wrap it
go.
up in a bed and sleep.
All right.
Sure.
There's nothing else. You guys sleep for the evening. You guys sleep for the evening. You get message spells informing you that the forces of Whitestone have made it to Craghammer. As well as you get a message from Terra informing you that the forces from Lemnele arrived, causing a bit of a stir, and have, in working with House Thunderbrand, developed a way for them to be effective combat-wise in the sunlight.
Excellent. Glad to hear that everybody's getting along reasonably well.
For the moment.
Oh, Drow sunscreen. That's all they needed.
Not quite. You also get a second message from Terra informing you that she heard from Elsa. Your father is alive, though he is in some sort of coma.
Thank you. I share the news, except for about my father, with the group.
You also receive word that the rest of the force has continued on. Um, Specifically, the forces that remain with the Tarask and the Empire, they basically, um, they basically split off from each other at this crossroads. And the main forces, they believe, headed towards Kymel, should be there within a week.
They're going to hit Kymel probably within the week.
Any news on the Emerald Outpost?
No, but
Not
no
yet.
news is news. No news means we still have time.
So let's use it wisely.
They also inform you that they've begun, and unless you think they shouldn't, they've begun to evacuate Kymel.
Has anyone tried to recruit Kymel? Is that something we want to do?
Hopefully, given that they're being forced to evacuate their homes, they'll be more than willing to help stop the force that's doing that.
Cool. Vero, you have like a training room right here?
Sure.
Upstairs? All right, dope. If anyone needs me, that's where I'll be.
Cool.
All right, the morning comes. You all rested. Somebody roll a d20. Kursk will, if you want him to, he will cast Windwalk again.
Yep.
Somebody roll a d20.
Somebody else this time. Oh, awesome.
A 10.
Right in the middle.
Um,
10 is
Disaster
just
strikes
natural one with a 0 behind it.
Yeah, disaster strikes your party. You lose 9 days of travel.
Now we just need to roll an 11 and be all set.
no, you are, however, it would appear you are lured into an ambush by Hobgoblin forces, by Iron Authority forces.
As
And we are
wind!
going. You're,
As
they lure you in to investigate something, and they're able to spring an ambush on you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a skill challenge. You can use abilities, spells, ability checks, magic item abilities. Tell me how you to augment DCs and get an advantage or give disadvantage and stuff. But you need to get 4 successes before you get 4 failures. It's to 7. This will determine whether you lose time and how many resources you may lose by the time you get to the end of the line.
And this is this is a group check, correct?
This is yeah. This is like one of our skill challenges that we do, where you say, "I would like to do this." Yes,
DM,
yes.
before we even get into any of that, we get lured into an ambush. Did we drop wind walking? Did we keep wind walking?
Yeah, are we still
Yeah,
in
it
wind
seems.
Because if we're still in
No,
gaseous
it
form, it
doesn't
takes a
require
minute.
concentration. If you want to just fly away, you can.
Yeah,
or if you want to, you land. Basically, through the narrative of the story, like I was saying earlier, is at a certain point, you guys are such a high level that certain things aren't really going to waylay you that much, and there's no point in playing out a combat. So what I'm doing is mechanically is you guys were landed, dropped the Windwalk spell to investigate something, and then if you guys want to spend a minute converting back to wind, and flying away. This is narratively we can move towards that. I'm just asking, what is it you guys do as individuals or as a group to accomplish that? Like doesn't have to be that you stay and defeat them. It could just be, I do this thing to buy us time to
So roughly, within
it's a ability check challenge.
So how many hobgoblin-ish people are we potentially facing off against here in this scenario?
A couple dozen.
Okay. Then I will use mass suggestion on a dozen
Okay.
of them to encourage them to restrain their friends to protect them from our wrath.
Okay. I'll say make a persuasion check with advantage. $33. Yeah, that's a success. So that's one success towards the skill challenge. Who else has something they'd like to do?
Feiko casts calm emotions to piggyback on what Biro did to kind of calm the ones that are being restrained down, so they also fuck off and not suffer our wrath. I would like to use Emissary of Peace.
Sure, you can use your Emissary of Peace.
All right.
Which I believe gives you advantage on some sort of charisma check, right?
Yeah. It's just charisma. It's not like persuasion or anything like that. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Emissary of Peace. Here we go. 18.
18. That's
sorry.
a
17. Sorry, because it's not with advantage anymore because I don't have
17.
foresight anymore. Yeah.
Oh, that you don't have foresight anymore. That is a failure. So unfortunately, your plan does not work to piggyback off. So you guys are at 1 and 1. 1 success, 1 failure.
I rolled a 2.
Hey, Barry, you want to toss around some of those bardic inspirations?
Oh yeah, sure. No, great.
Good idea. Yeah.
As the experienced bard in this party,
Yeah.
I will remember to inspire my friends as they do their thing.
As they do the thing.
Well, if Bureau's telling them to fuck off or face our wrath, I would like to do some intimidating to be that wrath. It'd be big and scary and big and scary and shout things giant at them and play the bagpipes at them.
Can I join in on that and kind of either get advantage or my own roll on that?
You can give him advantage, I'll say.
All right.
How do you
give him
assist
advantage
him to make him more intimidating? How do you assist him to make him more intimidating?
I copy what he's doing, and I do it.
Okay.
You just hype man him.
Yeah, total hype
Knox
man.
is the hype man.
Okay.
The intimidation hype
total
man.
Hype man.
Oh
yeah, no. This is how I do it. To hype him up.
Yes, I am.
To hype him up, I just basically say like all these things that he's done and super exaggerate them. Like basically saying he took a purple worm and turned it inside out with his bare hands and stuff like that.
I saw him bristle a T-Rex to the ground.
I watched him kill a lich with his teeth.
Make a intimidation check. 23. That is a success. You see trepidation start to creep into the eyes of these hobgoblins as they begin to back down a bit. That is 2 successes and 1 failure. Who else would like to throw something at this?
I got something.
Okay.
I tree stride us all 500 feet away in a direction they don't know so that they can't possibly catch up to us in a minute.
Awesome. Okay. I'll say make a perception check to find an appropriate tree.
Tundra,
you have inspiration from Bureau.
Are we past the tree line yet?
Not yet,
Oh, dope.
Cool.
because this is on your second day of travel.
It'll roll
perception.
any day now.
There it is.
Should
I'll add
and
your,
just because I
your
have it,
inspiration.
yeah.
It's a D12.
I just imagine Tharn looking at a tree, putting his hand on it, is like, this one will do.
So that is a success. So you find the tree and you run over, and you guys are one success away. You put your hand on it, and the tree opens up as you're waving for everybody to come through. We need one more success.
Let's see. I would like to see if shit. What do I do here? Because yeah, that kind of threw me off for what I was gonna do because it would be after that. So or
Pinning
is it?
arrows.
Hmm.
Shoot him in the foot.
Right. I mean, technically, I could kind of. Well, yeah, I could probably could probably find a way to kind of keep an eye on them while people are doing
What are we
things,
doing
kind of
with that?
stealth. Can I stealth up behind some of them and just try to like get them in the kneecaps and stuff like that so they don't chase us as we're going towards the tree?
I'd say that'd be less stealth.
More of an attack roll. I can do the attack.
Go ahead and make an attack roll
With inspiration.
Thank you.
with inspiration.
Come on, load.
Get him. Get him.
I don't think. Fuck off.
Yeah, you hop on the back of Crackle and come flying through super low to the ground, and you just
I hate
start
some skill
as you
tricks
come
trying to figure out
flying
what to
through
do with the last second code.
hamstringing guys as you come flying through as they begin to give chase, giving your party enough time that they need in order for everyone to run through the tree. Tharn, you run through as well and appear on the other side. You guys are able to take a minute to reconstitute yourselves into mist, and you take off. With that success, you lose no time on the day. So at the end of the day, you're only a half day out. And when you get to the end of your journey, yeah, you will. You're currently right now. You're a half a day ahead of schedule. As you land for the night, Bureau casts the bungalow. Anything you guys would like to do as you rest over the course of the night?
Traveled just over 1,000 miles at this point.
Yeah, wow.
I'm trying to think of a good 500 miles joke here, but
Hmm.
it's flying
We're
away from
already
it.
halfway there.
More than halfway there.
Yeah. That might be the one who wants to train a bit again in the bungalow.
Fike's down there.
Yeah, I'll get it in there too.
Noxus will go downstairs. and
Sada's
walk.
down there. Sada's training is a little embarrassed and trying to kick the rust off.
Fike is just ruining every type of target with big nasty hooks from fucking Everlight gauntlets.
Oh, have not seen those in a while.
You're getting better at that, Fike.
Yeah. Thanks. Hopefully I'll get to use it on someone one day.
Well, we got Vandrick coming up, and then we also got the ice worm. So just don't get yourself killed.
Fast for death, you know that. Cannot catch me.
You are not wrong. You are a speedy motherfucker.
Very true.
Yeah, I had to slow down like the past 2 days of us traveling as wind because you guys are so slow. Even as a cloud, it'd be cool.
But we not all have the
Bonus
same
action.
flight speed as wind.
No, because you could bonus action as a cloud, right?
Right.
So I could act again.
That is fair.
Space with you guys.
So you get an extra 300 feet on us. Is that why you're always ahead of the pack?
Thank you,
I don't know
Amy.
what
I have to tell people this.
I don't know what chat just said, but
Yeah, hold on. We Vike, is there anything you wish to talk to us about?
You do seem a little distant.
yeah, it's I don't know.
Sorry, I just read the thing in chat.
It's being that close to failure and snatching it away, and it almost being ruined for us. It's just I don't know. I've had a hard time looking at just successes as successes and not fumbled in successes instead of like surprise failures. You know what I'm saying? I wish we weren't cutting it this close every time.
I can understand that.
It's
Right.
bothering me.
Well, there was something that Gator always told me when I was on the ship and I would fuck up a lot. I always thought he was gonna like beat the crap out of me or throw me overboard, but there's just one day he looked at me and he just said, "There's two ways to look at it. You either look at it and feel sorry for yourself, or you learn. And if you always look at life as you win or you learn, you're never really failing because you're always learning."
Oh, I wasn't talking about my failure. You were there, Knox. I was on fucking point.
Oh,
No,
was this the Lich thing?
that was the Lich thing.
Damn it!
We're up against the most powerful forces in the world, forces that at one point or another mean to conquer us all. Whether we win easily or with a few mistakes in the skin of our teeth, we're still winning. And
Yeah.
that's all anyone can ask for.
The win isn't any less of a win because it was close or anything like that.
I can
Yeah, we
understand
still
not wishing
overcame.
it to be that close, but sometimes we are not given that option, and 'tis hard to find any others in the moment. Everything happens so fast, continuously. It is difficult to, well, what is the term? Hindsight is 20/20. Other options are much easier to see, and to see how close we came after they have happened.
I had the hindsight. I was the hindsight.
Exactly.
You have something you want to talk about, Red?
Hmm?
I saw you lock up. You all right?
Oh. I'm sorry, that was memory. It was odd seeing those creatures, and I was not prepared. To be fair, it is a bit unnerving when Vanya hits things and causes them to turn to ash now as well, but...
Oh, sorry about
No, you're not.
that. A little bit.
But that is
I'm
just...
sorry that it affects you like that.
No. I understand, and it is good to have it on our side. I will try my best to get past it. I doth not wish to lock up like that again.
Hey,
it is the most, well, remember at that glade before we faced the gold dragon, when we saw our fears. I was hoping not to be frozen while you're dealing with things. And that came to fruition a couple times. So thank you for snapping me out of it, Vike.
If I have to, I will tie you on my back so you could hit all the things that you need to. Even at half speed, I'm just as fast as you. So
I appreciate that. It's just a matter of getting stronger again, as always. There's always something to get past. Another hurdle.
Hey, Renata, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but do you remember what it felt like for that when that happened, or did
no,
it just... I told her she doesn't have to answer. She doesn't feel comfortable answering, and I'll take that as it is. But it's just I don't know. I mean, I wanted to know why she was so upset about it. It's good to talk about shit, like, all right.
Hey, at least he didn't ask if he could pet her.
You're not wrong.
Well, that is getting consent, which is the right thing to do. Go ahead.
Yes. I suppose it is difficult to describe, but imagine you are peering down it. Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Hard.
Fucking funny.
Sorry, chat. Running gag.
I'm sorry, guys.
I suppose it was less the feeling and more of the overarching experience, but well, have you been? You have not come that close to death before, have you, Noxus? Yet?
No, I think I'm one of the only ones. I think it's me, Tharn, and Vanya haven't died yet. Flake, you haven't died yet.
I've
Have you?
died before, just not with you all.
Oh. Okay, Vanya's off that list. So Tharn, me, and Flake.
And so I suppose it is difficult to...
Wait, Flake, you died too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that list just got shorter.
Wait, when?
I saw Death's Edge. That's what counts. I felt like I got played with in the field, but I walked away. That's what matters.
Well, hang on. Do you mean dead, or have seen death's door? Because I've seen death's door.
Dead.
Yeah, I have not died.
That sensation of your soul leaving your body immediately.
Yeah, that is...
I guess she's too. I'm too quick for her.
Yes,
I guess not.
Yeah, don't make that joke, because she.
Oh, I fully plan on being fucking swallowed by this thing tomorrow. So.
Doth not joke about that.
You don't even know what the thing is yet, so you don't know what we can do.
No, we do not. But
it's when we were hunting for diamonds for you. We fought I guess its cousin,
Purple worm.
I was the one who got swallowed by that one.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Vanya turned it inside out with his bare hands.
And
I did not do that. I only got swallowed.
I will recount the events of us fighting a purple worm, so Ren is a little more informed of what happened.
Wait, I have minor illusion.
Oh.
I just cast minor illusion and show her what a purple worm looks like, and then by the description of what they described, I try and make the same thing from an ice one and make it a little bit bigger and either white or blue.
Ren, you see the D&D miniature version of what a purple worm looks like, with a coloration that makes it look kind of like cold environment-y
Mm.
from a minor illusion. It's a cantrip.
Ugh.
Why does it have googly eyes and horns?
Listen, I have
bad paint job.
limitations. I don't know if it has eyes, and I don't know if what horns it has. I'm just going off of the description.
Oh, that looks lovely. And it swallows things. Gods.
Yeah.
I am very sad that I doth not have my prestidigitation spray anymore.
Well, multiple of us have that on tap. So
Oh yes, good.
if you get gooked, we got you.
But to answer your question, Noxus is more about seeing. Well, I suppose the closest analogy would be looking down the barrel of one of Lord Percival's weapons. Again.
That's a really good
The moment
use
before.
of a metaphor.
Yes. And
You're getting better at those.
Thank you. But again, I shall work on not letting it affect me as much. Hopefully we doth not come across more of those anytime soon.
You want me to do what I did with Biro with you?
Yell dodge and throw something at me?
It's part of it. But the other part is just learning to do. I've spent most of my life learning and succeeding, if I do say so myself, to handle emotions and channel them in combat. If you're willing, I'd be happy to teach you a bit of it.
Oh, it's to appreciate
Not
that, yes.
the anger, but the fear.
Understood. Of course, thank you, Vanya.
No problem. You were the one who suggested I try teaching. That means you get to be my second first student.
I look forward to your tutelage then.
Third first student. Oh, alrighty.
All right, lovebirds, have fun.
All right, you guys train.
You're only making fun of me because
the
it's
first
what
part
you
of the
wish you
evening.
could have. Like,
You said tutelage. It's pretty funny.
you fucking
You
child.
guys find a comfortable.
See, I'm not the only one who hath called him a child before, and he got angry about it. Like a child.
You guys eventually find yourselves to a long rest for the evening. Waking in the morning, rested with all your spells and stuff reacquired. And you have Kursk cast Walk yet again. And someone could please roll a d20 for me.
Hey,
get that
at
11.
least we're consistent.
Fine. So you guys
We're
make
good.
great time.
Woo!
Yet again. You get there and you thought it was going to be midday before you got there. You guys Guys have the wind at your back, so you've got a tailwind, so your speed is up a little bit, and you're actually able to get there by like 10 o'clock in the morning. You guys come to leave behind the tree line and continue heading north across just plains of ice until you hit this huge, what from a distance looks like just a giant glacier. But as you get a bit closer, you can see what looks to be some sort of a structure carved into it.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Question for the party.
Hmm?
Did we want to go to the structure and continue with the ice worm, or did we want to do the other thing first?
That's a good question.
I'm down for whatever.
I say the other thing, honestly.
I'm happy to go for that. Are we all ready for it?
As ready as we can be, I guess.
You guys want to fill me in?
Well,
What
let's
would you like to
see
know?
if the party wants to do it first or not. Is that a yes from everybody? If there's anyone that says no, it's all right. Just
I mean, it honestly,
I'll tell
if
you
we
what.
do it like,
I'll tell you what. I have to pee again. Why don't
Okay.
you guys discuss it, and I'll be right.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
honestly, if we do it like within sight of the frost giants, it might add to like our street cred.
It
Yeah,
could.
that's true.
Also, are we going to utilize the frost giants, or are we just going to magic our way to point us towards? Because, like with communion, I can be like, is the creature that we locate to the north of us? Is it to the west of us? Is it to the east of us? And whichever direction they say yes, we can just travel in that
out of
direction.
character, Bill clearly has something planned for us to go to the Frost Giants.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of okay with just going to the Frost Giants.
Okay, I just like it's weird to walk into a place and be
Also,
like, "Hey, strangers, can we
real quick,
murder your
before it comes
god?"
back, you can summon it when the frostworm comes out, and they get to a fight. It'd be amazing. Kaiju battle, go.
So
Yes.
here's another thing about the frost giants. If they don't speak common, I can't talk to them. So
Vanya can.
Giants.
Vanya can.
I speak giant, and I also speak the language of big people who like to beat things up.
Yeah, guys, it's cool. Tharn also
I'm
speaks
fluent in
giant,
that,
so I
too.
can definitely make this end peaceably.
Oh my god.
So,
God.
Going on.
we're doing this.
Oh,
Do it
God.
first.
Do it first.
Let's prep before we do this.
Yeah,
Perhaps?
Yeah.
yeah, we got time.
How long does my potion of flying last for?
An hour, I believe. No.
An hour.
So
And It's
okay,
only 30 feet, right?
it's equal to my walking speed.
Your potion of flying? No, it's like the spell flying. You get a flying 60 feet for an hour.
Oh, I mean, if that's what we're going with, sure. I'm just looking at the Roll20 page for potion of flying.
Is
And
that
it
not
says-
what the item says?
No, it says flying speed equal to my walking speed.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I stand corrected.
Okay.
Yeah, it is 1 hour though. D&D Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
It does last longer. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, let's get our shit ready and then let's fucking do this.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it to it.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
I don't need the.
I feel like I should be worried, but what
Yeah.
else?
I don't think I need the bow right now. So what else can I switch to for that?
So wait, are you guys like landing like several hundred yards away from the temple, or
Yeah.
like what's?
Well, a healthy distance from the
What's
temple,
the-
not where like in the next while we're preparing, they can saunter out and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Mm-hmm.
So like 100 yards, 500 yards. Because it's
I was actually thinking just like
up
in the middle
until
of...
the scene that you see. Because I'm gonna here. Let me help you because with the landscape up until the scene that you see before you, if you're like the Vesper Timberlands is behind you, if you're looking at what you're seeing on the screen right now, it's just flat open like tundra, snowy tundra.
Yeah, I think that's what we
Couple
were looking
different like
for,
you
right?
see outcroppings.
Yeah.
All different.
Just
I see
open space.
outcroppings, but other than that, yeah, it's just like open space.
Awesome.
Hey, Pike, you want to see the future again?
So I guess my question is like, what are we talking, like 300 yards away, a half a mile away?
Split the difference, like a quarter mile.
Sure. Works for me.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, you think that my killing ability is based on hitting, and you want me to hit shit and kill shit, then yeah. I fucking
that'd
hate
be
frost.
All right. I'm giving Fike foresight.
Piero, you're not using wish for that, are you?
Nope.
Cool.
But it takes my 9th level slot, so
Oh, well, that's problematic because you have to cast with your 9th level slot.
wait, what am I casting?
You're going to be instantaneously casting Forbiddens.
Oh yes, yes,
Right.
yes, yes. Oh yes, oh yes.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so sorry, no foresight for Fike.
Okay.
Sorry to be a downer. I was just double checking. We had a plan. The
Yep.
plan was
Yep.
like 3
Yep.
weeks
No,
ago,
you're right. That's
and a
my
lot
bad.
of
I
life
forgot.
happens.
Yeah, I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, if you got any of those
Alrighty.
chat inspirations, we might need them now, chat.
Teleporting to Wildmount, Bill. We haven't figured it out yet.
What's that?
We're teleporting to the other
Mike, I
campaign.
didn't hear you.
We're teleporting to the other campaign.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're actually going to plane
mean-
shift into your new world.
Cool.
Okay. Let me actually.
So, what are you guys doing?
Can we? If we're resting beforehand, can I get another armor of Agathis in the ring, Noxus?
I don't think we're getting a rest.
All right.
Are you
I'm
guys?
resting it for-
You tell me. You guys are a quarter of a mile away. They
Well, presumably that
do
was
not
something you
appear
guys.
to be aware of your position.
Yeah, you could have done this last night.
No, that's
Yeah,
true.
you could have done that last night.
Okay.
All right.
In fact, like, do you want to? Should we just like say that going forward, every time we rest, you're recharging your armor of Agathis?
That's probably a good idea. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank
that
you.
sounds like a good idea.
That's fair.
That's the only thing I really use it for.
Okay.
Arn, you want to do this?
I'm ready. You guys ready?
I will set up by where you're going to do the thing and down my potion of flying.
All right.
I'll just protection from evil and good on myself.
I will.
When you were doing this,
hover-
Cast.
can I swap out to the boots of flying? Because nobody's using them right now, right?
I'm using them.
Oh, you're using them. Shit, right. Never mind.
You have a Pegasus.
I know,
You have
but
a
I've
Pegasus.
gotten knocked off of that Pegasus several times.
Look,
You can
I
be
have a
able-
Hey,
spare. I have a spare potion of flying. You can have that for if necessary.
Okay.
Hey, do you guys want a dragon?
Oh, there you go.
Sure, that would be dope.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then how long
Use
does this
Fike's
last?
tears.
Concentration up to 1 hour. So I will cast Summon Greater Celestial, and whatever the highest level dragon I can summon, I will summon at 5th level.
You can summon a young brass dragon, I believe, which is challenge rating 6.
Okay. When
I'll have to double check
That-
the monster
if it's-
manual real quick. Hold on.
Challenging 5 or lower.
no, it goes up with every.
Oh,
So it's
right.
Because he's casting it
higher
higher
level.
technically.
Right.
So the what?
Hmm.
Da, 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 da. On. Bronze, brass. Yeah, it's a young brass dragon.
Okay. When it comes through, I will explain what we're doing. And
All right. So hold on. So,
And I was like, what the fuck
so
are
you
I think
walk
we're at
out
a point
to
where we
spot
should tell him.
Noxus, and you produce a vial with one of the uses that you have of the tears of a repentant soul.
Yep.
And you stab the platinum lance into the ground, and you grip your holy symbol while holding Bahamut's shield. Whisper a prayer to Bahamut, and you watch as a beam of radiant energy shoots forth from the platinum lance, and hits at a spot and begins to expand and open up some sort of portal as you hear a roar and the flapping of wings as this bronze-scaled large creature comes swooping in, with the beating of wings and lands on the ice and snow in front of you, and lowers its head. Um, uh, it looks down at you, and it says, "My name is Ireg the Warm.
you're right.
I've been sent to serve you."
I'll put my hand out.
For those keeping score at home, a young brass dragon has an AC of 17, hit points, 110 hit points, a walking speed of 40, a burrow speed of 20, and a flying speed of 80. Its breath weapon recharges on a 5 or a 6. It has fire breath and sleep breath. It has a bite and a claw attack, and blind sense, dark vision, and some other stats and stuff like that. Yeah, it
Some other stats.
bows down to you and says, I'm at your service for the next hour.
I put my hand up to it to kind of just touch its head and say thank you.
All right, Tharn, this is your show.
All right,
You're doing this.
DM.
So
Oh, wait.
So it looks down at you. Hold on. Nox looks down at you and is like, "So what's going on? What are we doing?"
One other thing, I will cast Crown of Stars, and that's it.
Okay. Is that concentration?
No.
Because this is concentration as well.
Yep.
So Crown Stars is not concentration. Sweet.
That is correct.
All right. So that lasts for an hour. So you cast Crown of Stars as you astride the dragon. I assume you climb up on top of it like a mount, right?
If it allows me to.
Yeah, it's been sent here to. It doesn't look at itself as a mount. It's just saying, "Hey, let's climb up on. Let's do this together."
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Fucking dragon
I'm
rider.
cackling,
Let's
ready
go.
for this. All right, so we are
all right,
doing this.
so you climb up on the dragon. Any other preparatory spells before you're gonna do whatever it is you're gonna do?
I hover 20 feet in the air. I cast Blinding Smite on my Holy Avenger.
Okay.
I have to prepare a hunter's mark because it's bonus action, so I can't really. I'm gonna wait for that then.
I will ready an action to grapple.
Ready in action to grapple. Okay.
And I will ready a wish to cast Forbiddance.
Bill's like, what the
Okay.
fuck
Are
they
you
doing?
raging, Vanya?
Yes, I will rage as well.
All right. So you go into a rage. You ready in action to cast Forbiddance.
Yep.
using your wish. Okay.
Alrighty.
All that happened.
All right, Tharn, do the thing.
Do
I
it.
guess.
Tharn, do the thing, Tharn, do the thing.
Do the thing.
Thorn begins to cast, and
Now we got it.
the gate
I
spell.
knew this is where we were going. All right. You conjure a portal. All right. So, do you have a diamond worth at least 5,000 gold pieces?
I mean, yeah, I
He has
have the gate spell.
residuum too.
All the residuum you could want.
What's that?
Residuum up the
Gate
wazoo.
spell?
Yeah, you told me that
I'm just-
any that any spells that I made as part of my creature that I have the necessary casting focus for it.
Okay.
I
We
mean, it was
got-
a while ago that you told me that, but I
We
presume
got-
that's
We
still.
also have a shit ton of residuum.
A shit ton of
Yeah.
residuum.
So just use the residuum if you need.
All right. So you conjure a portal linking an unoccupied space you can see within range. Range being 60 feet to a precise location on a different plane of existence. The portal is a circular opening, which you can make 5 to 20 feet in diameter. How large would you like to make the opening?
I will make it 20 feet in diameter.
20 feet in diameter. You can orient the portal in any direction you choose. How would you like to orient the portal?
Towards where the party is prepared.
Okay. The portal has a front and a back on each plane where it appears. Do you want it to be facing away from you or facing towards you, Tharn? Are you like on the same area with the party where it's facing you, or are you like standing opposite the party and pointing it towards them?
I actually envisioned it like if this is the ground and this is the portal,
Mhm.
that the party's probably
Yeah.
set up all around and above and everything on the side that it opens to, and I'm
Yep.
just kind of like standing off to the side looking at it.
So facing it.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Any the portal has a front and a back. Travel through the portal is possible only by moving through its front. Anything that does so is instantly transported to the other plane, appearing in unoccupied space nearest portal. Deities and other planar rulers can prevent portals created by this spell from opening in their presence or anywhere within their domains. When you cast this spell, you can speak the name of a specific creature. A pseudonym, title, or nickname doesn't work. If the creature is on a plane other than the one you are on, the portal opens in the named creature's immediate vicinity and draws the creature through it to the nearest unoccupied space on your side of the portal. You gain no special power over the creature, and it is free to act as the GM deems appropriate. You might leave. It might leave, attack you, or help you. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're going to summon some random creature that you know the name of that is not a demon from the abyss.
Uh,
Like a general Baylor that has
Just a big general.
actually, you know what? We left Kursk in the bungalow, and I'm just summoning him to us so that he can join up with the rest of the party.
Sit there with my action ready to grapple so I can give him a
A
really big
waste of
hug.
5,000 gold pieces of a diamond just to get Kursk out of the bungalow.
Actually, it's not a waste because the spell doesn't consume.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
diamond.
It's fine.
So you have the
Oh.
residuum. It's used, but it doesn't get consumed.
That's right. I said you have the ones that it doesn't consume, but the ones that it consumes you would have to collect, if I remember correctly, right? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
I think so. Anyway.
Yeah. No. You
So
said anything
what-
with a gold cost that it consumes, I would have to collect. But
Anyway, so what plane are you bringing everyone to, or are you summoning someone through it?
I'm summoning someone through it, and I have a specific
who would you like to
name
summon?
for whom I am summoning.
Oh, wonderful. Would you be so kind as to share with me the name of this individual?
It is General. Okay, it was typed out to me, so I might not be pronouncing it correctly. but it's General Ogloth.
Ogroth.
Ogroth.
It was Ogroth. Ogroth. Ogroth.
Okay.
Which is fine. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to do a thing like, oh,
and there's no save or anything, right?
It's actually got a silent
Nope.
G, so you said it wrong to me.
So there's no save or anything like that, right? Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
And the arrow's
So
spell
you
goes
guys
off.
watch. Yeah. So you guys watch as this huge gate appears, this radiant green gate, which the shade quickly turns to like a crimson red, and you watch as like some of this smoke and shadow begins to creep from it as you hear this sucking sound, this and slamming down in front of you is this enormous red-skinned Balor creature with like huge bull horns on the front. It has a giant cleaver-like blade that is just cracking with electrical energy, and this huge bullwhip made of fire with these giant leathery wings that come up off of its back. You can see chained up in like a spread eagle, the arms attached to chains going over the shoulders and the legs attached to chains going around the back, is this humanoid form wearing some sort of large battle girdle on the front of it. It's half rotted away and charred and burnt and battered, and there's like wounds against it. A lot of it's only skeleton. There's some flesh that's just like rotted off of it, and the creature roars at all
And
of you.
takes 5d10 radiant damage. As Forbidden secures the area.
Jesus.
Here's the area. Ready to action goes off to grapple him.
Hold on, I just want to throw this out there real quick. As this arrives in front of you.
Yeah.
We'd like to talk to you about your Lord and Savior, Frostworm.
I'd like to talk to you about your Lord and Savior, Pain!
You shall
I like
pass
that
away.
it appears and that Vanya is like, immediately my reaction goes off to grapple. Grabs it by the ankle.
Got it.
I got it, guys! I got it! It's not going anywhere!
As it is considered a huge creature.
Hide your kids, hide your wives. We smiting everybody.
Can you blast Forbiddance or Forebodance into the chat for me so I can see what it does?
1 second.
Ah, damn, I can't grapple him then. I'll just have to smack him.
So sad.
You create a, and this is one action to cast?
Yes, because of wish.
Oh, because of wish, that's right. Travel that protects up to 40,000 square feet of floor space to a height of 30 feet above the floor. For the duration, creatures can't teleport into the area or use portals, such as those created by the gate spell, to enter the area. So that's why you waited till after.
Yep.
Okay. The spell proofs the area planar travel, and therefore prevents creatures from accessing the area by way of the astral plane, ethereal plane, Feywild, Shadowfell, or the plane shift spell. In addition, the spell damages types of creatures that you choose when you cast it. Choose one or more of the following: celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. Let me guess. You want to choose just fey.
Nope.
No, Celestials actually, so it damages Nox's
dragon.
dragon.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Sweet.
All
So
but
celestials.
celestials.
All but celestials? Okay.
Yep.
When a chosen creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn there, the creature takes 5d10 radiant or necrotic damage, your choice, when you cast the spell. Which would you like to choose?
Radiant.
When you cast the spell, you can designate a password. Creature that speaks the password as it enters the area takes no damage from the spell. What's the password?
I'm not designating a password.
You're not, okay. The spell's area can't overlap with the area of other forbidden spells. If you cast, see, that's where you messed up because there's already a forbidden spell. In the same
Damn.
location, the spell lasts until it is dispelled and the material components are consumed on the last casting. Okay. So is that a concentration spell? Okay, wait, we already know how forbidden works.
Yeah, we
We've
saw
done this
that. That's where we got the idea.
yep. Okay. All right.
Password is unscripted Wi-Fi.
No, the password is 12345.
That's the same combination
No,
of
no, 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 no.
luggage.
The
1, 2,
password
3,
is
4,
password.
6.
The password is password.
With elite speed.
Swordfish.
All right, so roll 5d10 damage.
Are we doing this now?
Yep.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Fuck yeah.
Vanya, you're getting your storm girl.
25, and then
Please do not
that
call
is
me
where
Girdle.
we'll pick things up next week with the roll of initiative.
Oh, damn.
It's the belt
We're not
of the
gonna start
Storm
this
Giants champion,
fight right
it's not the Storm Girdle.
After 10.
Be
I was
amazing
gonna find a
though.
map.
Bill's like, fucking A.
Cross Tundra, Baylor map. Google, come on, let's go.
That whole time he's just like, why the fuck is he doing this? Why are they casting?
I
They're
knew
casting
you were
a dragon.
doing it.
What the fuck?
I fucking knew what you were doing. Don't.
Sure. Yeah.
I was excited. I actually wanted to fight it.
Yeah.
You want to?
Well, I mean, we're going to. Just
You're going
next
to.
week.
I literally need to get
Yeah,
up.
I just don't want to wait till next week because I missed last
Dude, it's 10
week,
o'clock.
so
If we start this fight right now,
I
we're
know.
gonna be playing until no.
midnight, and Fike's gotta wake
Yeah,
up
work at
super
3.
early. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't want
Woo.
to keep him up that late.
I would be the whiny bitch
Hey!
tonight and go, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I don't have to, and you do, so we swapped.
Ah. Oh, the
We can do some
Dundas.
talks.
The Dundas.
I think this was like the classic D&D. Like if anything like normally happens in a D&D session, was it.
Oh.
Little tomfoolery, a little bit of actual getting the story done, and then
Yes.
yeah, we're gonna take a complete left turn.
When the entire party has top energy. It
But we
just
need
goes-
something to offer the frostworm to eat.
Velo corpse.
A
And
puddle
it's
of
a
Their
giant.
real, no, their real plan is to like do this in front of the frost giant so that they're more inclined to help us after we're dealt with it. Like, look how fucking strong we are. Look at this shit. We took down a Baylor.
Yeah,
Is
or
that
we just
the point? You're trying to draw an audience?
maybe.
Oh, we're gonna draw an audience regardless of how we want it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
or we can just go in and be like, help, help! There's
Watch us
something
beat up
trying to
this
destroy
shit."
your god.
Help, help, we're being repressed.
All right.
Come
It
see
should
the
be-
violence inherent in the system.
Should be interesting. Next week we will start with the rolling of initiative. Write down that 25 number, Bureau, so you can tell me at the beginning of next session.
Won't it stay there?
Yeah, you can just scroll
it
up in
might.
the.
I imagine it will. I just, just in
He'd
case.
rather have
25 is a
it,
good
just
number.
in case.
Yeah, to be continued.
To be continued.
Yee.
That was fun though, guys.
That was awesome.
So at the beginning,
That was
at the
fun.
beginning of the session, Bill, like what
Yeah.
was your percentage? Like, so like 1 out of 10, 10 being like they're gonna bring the Baylor, like that 10.
You guys have been talking about doing this for a while.
But did you think we were gonna do it tonight?
I've- Possibly. I thought there was a good chance that you might just. Here's the thing. I thought there was a decent to fair chance that you might just walk out into the Vesper Triplins and summon and use Gate spell. Now that Bureau's got Wish, I was like, but I didn't know where you were going to do it, so I didn't have. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a map ready for it. So it's good that we might have been going theater of the mind here if you did it earlier in the night.
Map.
But
Map.
what's that?
Just use the map that you're gonna use with frostworm.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, literally part of the reason why I planned it out like this was so that when we surprise sprang it on you, you could just pull up a plain white gridded map and it's because I had always planned to do it in like the middle of the tundra, both because Tharn wasn't going
works
to do
perfectly.
it next to the city of Vasselheim,
Yeah.
but also
Yeah.
for a preparatory thing for you to just be like, oh nope, just got a creature and plain white map.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess yeah, I could do that, but that's not interesting. Plus, it's towards the end of the night anyway, so now I can I'm sure I can find some sort of wintry map
Yeah.
with a little bit more than just flat. But yeah, it should be interesting regardless, because I'm not gonna lie, doing it this way definitely makes it easier on you, but this thing is still,
Yeah, no, I know.
It's still
That's
badass
a mother-
motherfucker, but we're ready for
Yeah,
this
with
badass
Mother's
motherfucker.
Day
Yeah, but we're
the
badass
vestige.
motherfuckers too.
And it has a vestige, so
Cool.
know.
We have like 4 at this
We have a
point.
Vanya.
I got him, guys. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah. So anyway,
I can imagine Bonnie
It's
just
like
doing
vestige.
that right
It's
now.
another V word.
Yep.
who wants experience points?
Woo!
Yeah.
Tharn 53, Vanya 56, Fike 55, Biero 55, Knox 56, Renata 56.
Huzzah.
Did anybody level up?
I got
Nope.
probably 2 more sessions at that rate.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Got a few, I think.
104.
Kursk, maybe?
2
Nope.
sessions.
I think Bill said last session that Kursk probably isn't getting any more levels. So.
This is where Kursk's maxed out.
Only at level 10? Poor baby.
Our poor wee bab.
He's not a full PC,
What if he started taking
You
levels
guys are
in
special.
What if he started taking levels in Paladin?
He could. I will say this: he could replace some fighter levels with paladin levels if you guys want to. After the ceremony and everything, and the role play that you guys have dedicated towards this, I would absolutely allow that. If you wanted to drop 3 levels of fighter and pick up 3 levels of paladin,
I think that'd be a good idea. That'd be a great idea. Let's have a party of paladins.
Again,
I'm leaving
I will
that-
never be a paladin.
I'm leaving that to other people. I'm not going to determine anything for Kursk. It's not my character.
Yeah, you just determined to
You
make
just
him a
molded
follower
everything
of
else.
Malora.
I'm putting it to the party. The character was intended to belong to the party, and so yeah, so it's to the party.
I say do it.
I'll absolutely allow that.
I say do
So
it.
he'd lose an ASI, Indomitable, and whatever he got at level 10 is his archetype feature.
Oh.
D10 superiority dice.
But a level 3 paladin
Would gain its oath. It would gain
It would have to be Oath of the Ancients. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
conquest. It has to be conquest.
No, vengeance.
Vengeance is also great.
Yeah, they would get 3 first level spells. They'd get first level spells, obviously.
Smite.
They'd get their smite. So he would have smite levels. So he'd be able to do 2d8 on top of whatever he has right now with his Helbert.
get another fighting style.
Oh, and he would gain another fighting style, yeah. I feel like there's only bonuses. I mean, there are a couple, like the ASI is a downfall.
I'd say you don't have to lose that.
If you don't have to lose that, then I say totally do it.
Yeah.
It's great in character.
It's
Yeah, I'd
so
do it.
it's so in character. Yeah,
Yeah.
ain't no pretty like a paladin party.
Cool. Okay.
All right, so Renata, next level, Oath of the Ancients, yeah.
I literally can't become a paladin.
Mechanically, she doesn't have enough charisma to do it.
I do not.
I know, it's just funny.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
I'm literally
change
right
off-
now as close to a paladin as I could possibly become.
Treat
through
100
items and stuff. Yeah, pretty much.
I even have double the gods.
I can't believe like we all kind of ventured towards the paladin route.
No, incorrect.
Incorrect.
And
Yep.
y'all are copycats.
Hey, no. I didn't make up where her stuff came from.
Hey, I joined the
I
game
mean-
and was told your party needed a cleric. That's all that I was told.
Yep.
And what a cleric.
What a
MVP cleric. Best cleric.
Okay,
It was the
so
cleric you
Baylor
deserved.
fight.
Baylor fight next week. Oh shit.
Yeah.
A also modified Baylor that's like a general of the second in command of the mazes of the abyss. So
I would expect nothing less.
legendary creature.
Yeah.
Really?
would
He's
expect-
legendary? Cast
Yeah.
plane shift.
See what happens. See what happens.
Stop adding hit dice to it, Tharn.
Oh, you're a general?
I gotta-
Summon your army for me.
I gotta head out, guys.
Stop.
Alright,
Night,
bye, Vanya.
David.
Sorry.
All right, later. Take care.
Stop. Okay, chat.
Ooh, look at
thank
me.
you.
I'm a general. I
Thank you
lead
for
the
joining
hordes of
us,
the
chat. As I try
I love
to
Tharn's energy
stop
right now.
putting
It's
them
so great.
stop putting feet
love
in
his
mouths
energy.
here. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We will be back next week. Shit, I don't even know what. I might do some more. Well, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. I probably might do some NPC work for VR chat roleplay. But until next time, you all stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, the internet.
See you next week.
Bye.
I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch.